Hello, and welcome to another Triad Gamer stream here on the Triad Gamer Media Network. I'm Nick, your usual host for what used to be Monday nights that are now Tuesday night streams, because this is my show. I don't know, we're gonna go that way. A little bit of action there. But, yes, if you kind of missed it in the last couple streams, or if you didn't see it in our schedule until now and just saw us go live, we're trying a Tuesday stream. Why not? Doesn't change anything for Wednesday streams. It's still gonna be Paper Mario, but they're just trying a different night out, seeing if people like it better, see what happens. Also, for the federal holiday, I'm off tomorrow, so I can maybe stay up later for more cuteness. No, seriously though, I might just lose myself in this game for a while, and that's just how it's gonna work. If you haven't checked us out before, and this is your first time checking us out, either live or on a video on demand VOD, feel free to also check out more of our videos on triedgamers.com there on your left, as well as articles, things coming out. Especially it's Commander Legends season, so we're planning on getting something out for that. It's coming up on Thanksgiving, and Belmont is making it, from what I've heard, a spicy little brew for a fun Thanksgiving, possibly food themed, possibly just thankful giving group hug deck. Who knows? His brain goes off on a tangent on decks a lot, and then I just see the result. So you should too when it comes out. And so more on that. If you want to hear when it comes out and not have to go looking for it, feel free to check out Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook at Triad Gamers. If you follow us there, you'll hear first. That's just how it is. Especially for, as well, and on Twitch, because we'll talk about it. So if you didn't check us last week, let me go ahead and display the cuteness. So you can see we have our TemTem. For those that don't know TemTem, it is in a similar genre as the Pokemon or Pocket Monsters, an oeuvre. You basically are going to go. You're going to find monsters in the world. You're going to train them up, and then you're going to fight them against other monsters. And that's just how it works. But also along the way, the reason why this one is a bit different in the genre is this is actually an MMO, or massively multiplayer online game. And so you'll see, actually, as you can already kind of see them running around here, there are other players with different gaming tags. And this is an open game right now. It is open early access. So as you can see down at the bottom of my screen here, it is early access though, so I will mention that. As I have tagged, this is not a finished game yet. They are working and building more on it, but it is fairly polished for an early access. You can see it's already at 0.6.15. So there's been some work on it for I think over a year. I think I was talking with last stream with someone who's been playing it for a lot longer than I have. And that's kind of where we got to this point. And they were very kind. Briçal was very kind to give us some TemTem at that time. So there are a couple TemTem that we have, and I'll kind of open the squad here. These ones up here that are ones that were traded to us. You can see the Breadman there. Briçal is awesome. And give us these ones here. So you'll kind of see these here. We're probably going to mess with these a lot less than others. So for instance, in a lot of cases, especially in other ones, you'll see ones that I have from other things. You can kind of trade stuff in and out, generally, for techniques. The only issue is that when it comes to these ones, because they are generally hatched, it's definitely something that you don't want to throw stuff out, because otherwise you won't get it back then. So we're not going to switch any of this out currently, but there's a lot of cool things with moves and what they do. And if you didn't catch last stream, I'll definitely go over it a lot more. Oh, hey, Jax. Yeah, yes, this is extremely adorable and cute, and this is why I decided to start playing it a full run. I had started playing it because I had gotten this initially from Alex for my birthday, but our computer couldn't handle it until we got an updated one later in the year, especially with streaming more and everything. There was a good investment to do. So as a result, it can handle it now. Now, that being said, my previous computer, the reason is it is very low RAM. It's the one behind me I actually use for work. So do not take that as you need a good computer to run this. That is not the case. You need a standard computer to run this, I would say. Just because of just like other multiplayer games, there's just a lot of people running around different areas, and that can cause a lot. So, basically, yeah, the idea behind this is that we are, let me go actually outside. That's probably better to see things. We are a kid who has hit Apprentice's Eve, whatever age you hit that. I don't really touch on it much. I presume older than 10, just based on how we generally are looking around. But you start off in your nice town of Zadar, and that was down there that we had down here where we started last stream. We went up the coast here as we were kind of battling our way through, and now we're on Briçal de Mar. And so this is kind of our area where we are, and you're going to see, just like in other MMOs, we have different points of interest, we have different quest lines, all sorts of stuff here of where we're supposed to end up. We even have a quest log over here. So that's kind of where I say it's in the same genre as Pokemon, but and especially as we discussed last stream. Again, feel free to check out our first stream of it. It definitely eclipses Pokemon in a lot of different ways, and that's why you really can't compare the two. This is something that has really, on its own right, made its way into this genre, and really shown that there is more than just the standard model of Pokemon. So you'll also see maps in the corner here. And you'll see my team down here kind of as we go there. Now, we have no way to get through the water right now, so that's not something we can do. Eventually you get a surfboard that you can surf around on, I know, but we don't have that yet. When it's perfect, how I wish I had a surfboard. Where do you get one? Luis used to sell them at the shop. Been saving all spring, and now when I have the Pansun's turn, they're sold out. Where would you go? Oh, maybe I'd start here to warm up a bit, then hit those waves off the pier. So, maybe go to Curisa. And so they're all talking about different places that I have not been. Now, I have an idea that based on what I know, when they talk about Turquesa, that's supposed to be like over here, I think. But I'm not sure. That's kind of where it's so cute. Yeah, it is very cute. It is, I love it so much. Oh yeah, they just hopped off their board there. You kind of saw it, but I don't know if there's any. There's a lot of places, you'll see me investigate a lot of things thinking there's stuff. Now, whether there's stuff in the future, because the game will still be, still developing, or not, that's kind of up to it, but now, it wants us to go to, in this quest log over here, wants us to go to this souvenir shop. So we're going to go find that souvenir shop, which I presume is probably where this other one was over here. Yeah, because see, it has that marker for, that star. So I'll be back. I have to pick up food. Oh yeah, go for it. I will be playing for a few hours. I'm going to lose myself in this. Mostly, half because I'm tired and half just because it's so adorable that I'm going to forget what time it is. Welcome to my shop. Would you like a postcard or authentic Brooklyn ceramic plate? No thanks. Oh, I see. Actually, you do look familiar. Oh yeah, you're Ina's kid, right? Oh wow, you've grown. Last time she brought you by the shop, you were a bawling baby. You probably don't remember, but look at you now, a new apprentice. Incredible. Anyway, what can I do for you? Looking for something particular? A surfboard. I'm sorry, I sold the last one yesterday, and a very cool board it was. Sophia bought it. I'm supposed to get more stuff next week if you don't mind waiting. So we'll get a surfboard eventually. That's the idea. But a tumescence vial. Sure, I think I still have one left. Let me check. Here it is. No serious TemTem tamer can go without tumescence. It's potent stuff, so it comes in tiny vials. One dose is enough to heal your whole squad. But I'd hate to charge a family friend. Let's do something instead. I'd be happy to give it for free if you're serious. How do I prove that? If you came from Zadar, you must have caught some wild TemTem. That's the minimum I expect. Bring me any TemTem from Praesian Coast. Apprentice should be able to. Oh, I had a Pajaro, so apparently that got me past it. Yep, I definitely caught a lot of TemTem. So I caught, I think, all the ones that I could find on the coast, which was 5 of them. The reason I have 8 caught is because Bread6 was awesome and gave me 2 of them that I wouldn't normally have. So that's pretty cool. It's a lovely birdie. Look at those fluffy feathers. Good catch. Well, I think you have it as. Like I said, it's very powerful, which is why I usually carry 1 dose. Don't worry, you can refill it at a heal Tem machine at any Temporium. Cool. So yep, so the idea behind this vial, because I got far enough in the game where I got to this town, so I still kind of know what's going on. After this town, I'm not going to know what's happening in the slightest. But I know enough here. So basically what this is this is basically a free heal. So you carry the vial around, and let's say you're having a lot of issues where just your team is very low, you're training around, you're pretty close to the next town, so you don't want to go backwards or anything. You can use this, it'll heal your whole team. And then when you get to the next Temporium, or the next healing area, you can actually refill it, and that's the idea. So you'll kind of see it here in my backpack. So it's just here. You can see it only lets me have one. It has a star there, kind of thing. And then you see it hits everybody. Now we don't want to do that because everyone's healed. We just were at a Temporium. So that is that one. So we finished that. So further your training at Sophia's dojo. So if you notice, it talks about Arissola. We don't have Arissola on our list because it's probably further down the path. So as a result, We kind of have to go that route. Now, there's some places that you'll see that have, like I said, have these, indicators of exclamation points, and those are extra quests, because you have side quests in this game. It's a typical MMO. You have to go do other quests and things. The first one that we got is likely something we can't do for a while, so we're just kind of going to sit with that for a while. But if we want to go get other side quests, just to see, maybe we can go ahead and do something about it. I saw one over here on the docks, so let's go ahead and talk to some people over here. Hi there, don't mind me. You're not from here? I come from the other side of the water, and yes, I'm a sailor from the Fellowship in Turquesa. Yeah, so Turquesa's on the other side of the water, so this is kind of this big river kind of waterway in the way. Have you ever been to? Never. It's right across the water, and on the water, we love to get our feet wet. It floats on the eastern shore of the Solaro like a city of driftwood. Interesting. It's the floating city. Anyway, what happened to my old manners? Sorry, my name is Pino the Old Salt. I'm Tessbold. You seem like a good one. Come anytime if you want to hear wonderful tales of the Solaro. So that's the river that we're on right now, is the Solaro. Just in case, because when we got the quest in Zadar, they kind of talked about losing the pendant in the Solaro River, and this is what this is. So the current apparently is pretty crazy, which is why you can't just generally swim. You need a surfboard. Oh, you have a mission. Theodora. Oh, excuse me, do you know when the ferry for Turquesa is coming? No idea, sorry. Well, what can you do? I'm starting to worry that might come at all. Have you heard anything about it? No, but I can find out. Would you? That would be great. It's not a long trip anyway. Could you please find out? So, in Turquesa, so this is actually going to be also a while too, at the Riverine Fellowship, I have to check on how this ferry is doing. So, it's, we're going to go ahead and go into quests. And we're not going to hide these, because you can hide them and add them to track and untrack them. But it's definitely something that if we get too many quests and it starts clogging up the screen, I will kind of hide some of them until later. I'll need a reminder, so feel free to remind me later if I forget to re-show them at that point. But I think that's just going to be easier to look at if I don't have all of them sitting there. Well, met landlubber. I'm looking for a ship. Haha! Don't we all? Funny how we're all when I'm aboard, all I can think about is shore leave. Once I'm on leave, I can't wait to jump in another ship. The Solaro gets in your veins, mark my words. Not that you understand that, being an Earth sort of person. What about the ferry? A fine ship it used to be, ancient. Reckon it should have spent some time in dry dock years ago at the hands of a capable shipwright. The keel is just rotting away. Tell me about yourself. Not one to brag about my exploits much. I'm a sailor and a heck of a good hand at that. I've seen storms break out of nowhere, ships sinking, TemTem appear out of nowhere. I've beaten odds no airship captain will ever face. Okay. Because, yeah, there is... the idea is that we're on floating islands, and so that's what the airship kind of comes into. So that's that's what they're talking about with an airship captain. Captain is that they see it where if you're doing airship, it's not quite the same as doing the seas. Ah, charming little fellow, Pino Salt, Old Salt. He has forgotten more tall tales than I've ever known. If you're a professor at Arbory, they'd give him medals for his lore. He's a sailor, so they give him glasses of ouzo. I recommend he prefers it that way. He's down at the docks if you want to meet him. He's unmistakable. Okay. Yeah, we've already met him. He was down further. Yep, that looks like the dock. That's it. But there's people swimming over there. So see, when we can get in the water, that's when we're going to be battling them. That's why you can't quite see it there. But the idea is that there's launch points here to go on your surfboard, and that's what's important about it. Let's see. Oop. Oh no. There we go. Yep. The dock's a little long here. So we got that one. So what else do we have for the maps? We have one down here and one over there. Let's go to the one here because I think the academy is a bit more of a quest line sort of thing. So let's go into here, figure out what's happening in here. Are you the new babysitter? No. Oh, I see. They're so very late. What if I say... I'm still waiting for the babysitter. Would you mind leaving? You're upsetting the children. What? No, I'm not. I like my old babysitter. She looked more fun than you. Oh, ow. Okay. Oh, so yeah, the quest is back here, so I don't have to talk to any of them. Hello, have you seen my Pick-a-Peck plushie? Do you like it? It's lovely. Yay, I love Pick-a-Peck. When I grow up, I want to be a tamer just to get as many as I can have. I want to farm. Where'd you get your plushie? Dad got it for me. It's for Grandma. Oh, cool one. Yay, but I would love to see a real Pick-a-Peck. You're a tamer. Can you bring me one? Pretty please? Sure. So now we got another one. You can see it's actually already, pushing some away. I presume it's putting in order of what we're going to do it. So I presume we're going to see a Pick-a-Peck before we get to Turquesa. Would be my kind of guess of how it's going to structure your quest. Is kind of like, here's the next thing you're going to do. Despite the story quest will probably always be up here. But I do like these posters though, because these are the 3 starters. That's really cool. Cool. So out we go. So that's the quest there, and you're gonna see it has, it now has a question. Wait, why does it have a question mark now? Okay, so just a question mark to say, hey, you have a quest, I guess. Because the other ones don't show a question mark, so that's why I was like, wait, what? But I guess because this is something where you have to come back and show something, you know, whereas these quests, maybe if you just find it, it will like reset it. But he must be the new one. Cool, welcome to the Academia. Hi, I'm Testbolts. I know, Max told me. Anyway, I'm Zara. My friend Max. Yeah. Anyway, I saw none other than Sophia showing you two around town. You guys must have friends in high places. I guess I do. Yeah, no false modesty, I see. Figures you're first at the Academia and Doja Master Sophia comes to personally greet you. Constantinus, never heard of him. Oh, well, he's a bigwig, you know. That professor, he works at the university. So that's bigger than the Academia, just saying here. If we're really comparing the way you want to compare. Well, I've never been at Denny's since most foreigners in town are just here for the beaches anyway. It must be a pretty big deal if he hangs out with Sophia. Anyway, we're here to learn how to be TemTem tamers, not chat all day. See you in class? Well, not really, because I don't really attend class, which is the weird thing in this. So here I go. So, welcome to the Academia. Shouldn't you be heading to your next class? Maybe. Oh, no way, not again. How could I be so dumb? What's the matter? Ha, didn't see you there. Yeah, well, this damn thing I can't get... Wow. So there's already swearing in the game. Just, I didn't make it, you know, family friendly, but apparently there's some swearing in the game. Can't get the thing to open. Can't get it to open. I'm Joseph, by the way. Your locker? Exactly. I've forgotten the combination again. Any clues? You get your combination from the reception desk. You see, they give you the slip of paper with a number on it, but I have no idea what I've done with it. Maybe they can give you another copy at the desk? Okay. Anything can help you? I'm helping Joseph. Oh, don't tell me he's forgotten his locker combination again. Incredible. Well, I can't give you a copy because we don't have one. We have to comply with Riverine Fellowship data protection policies, you see. Maybe you can find the paper. He must have left it somewhere. Okay, I'll ask him. Good luck. So now, you can see our quest is actually evolving. So we went to talk to the receptionist, and then now we're going to go back to talk to Joseph right over here. Hey, do you have the combination? Please say yes, please. About that. The receptionist says I can't get a copy of your combination. We need to find that slip of paper. Where have you been today? Let me think. So I got up, had breakfast, then went to the Temporium to get some spare Tem cards, then came straight to the Academia because I was running late. Could it be at your place? No way, my parents would have sent someone with it if I left there. Must have had it later on. Have you checked your pockets? Of course I have. Give me a second. Phew, no, it's not there. Then it must be at the Temporium. Yes, it must have slipped out of from my pocket when I got the Pansons to pay. Off to the Temporium then. Well, I guess, yeah, let's go do this now. Let's just finish up this quest line, because we're already doing the quest line, and to be honest, I actually don't know. Do I have a lot of Tem cards, or am I running low? That's actually important to check. Oh, I have 15. Yeah, that should be fine. We don't need to go buy stuff from here then. I probably bought it actually last, you know, one, just to make sure. Hi there, I'm looking for a piece of paper. You mean like one of those slips of the combination for your locker? Yes. So like this one? That's it, can I have it? I don't know. Whose locker is this? Joseph's. Ah, figures, he lost it again. Pretty please? Well, you have to do me a little favor. Oh no, it's a quest line. I should have expected this where it's like, oh, well now you have to do me a favor to get this thing. And nah, joking here. Oh. So the game is making fun of those already. I like it. I like it a lot. I like how it's already thinking about what it would expect to do. Not joking, here you are. Thanks, no problem. So we have the slip of paper. It's crawled with 4 digits, probably the combination of Joseph's locker. So now we can go back and give him that, and we finished our first side quest then. Hopefully. I say that, but... Hey, do you have the combination for my locker? Please say yes, pretty please. Got it, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. No wonder I couldn't guess it. Let's try it. Yes, it opened. You saved my life, friend. Finally. Ooh, and here's my lunch. Thank you. I was starving. I'll have the sandwich. You take the apples. I don't like fruit anyway. Ooh. So I got 2 vital apples. So if you didn't know what those were offhand, because that was something we got last episode, basically it just restores 25% of the hit points. So that's pretty good, especially as we start getting higher and higher hit points on our TemTem, it's going to be better than this Balm, which just does 25. Currently, the Balm's still better, but definitely if we hold on to these, this is going to be better later on because of the percentage. What's in here? Nope, no one, and then just a professor. Okay. Well, young people, what's your name? I can say Inigo Montoya. I love this game. I love this game. I'm going to do it. Oh, that's somewhat unexpected. In any case, do take a seat. We're about to start today. Please open to Mastering Your TemTem Statistics on page 6. Mastering Your TemTem Statistics. Each TemTem species is defined by 7 different stats. Hit points determines the amount of damage. Speed determines how fast it is in battle. Attack and special attack determine how much damage a TemTem does by either physical or special. Defense and special defense determine how much damage a TemTem can ignore from a physical or special technique. Stamina determines how many techniques a TemTem can perform during a battle. The values for the statistics are determined by 2 factors. The base value for the species to which the TemTem belongs and the specific SVs and TVs of a particular TemTem. The SVs, single values, are unique to each TemTem and have values between 1 and 50, and I'll show you all in a second in case you're curious what they're talking about. They're assigned at birth and can't be modified. Training values, on the other hand, are acquired by fighting other TemTem. Each statistic can have between 0 and 500. Each individual TemTem can only learn up to 1,000 TVs. Mastering your stats is the keys to unlocking a true potential as a TemTem trainer. So, what they're referring to, especially, and if you've done this with Pokemon, this is a common thing in this genre, is that basically, here, I'll do here, that's a good example. So we've had Smazy in battle before. So, if you see, it's going to talk about these SVs, these single values. These were set when I got Smazy. Now, some of them are better than others. And so as you go through, you'll kind of see different. So, for instance, 50 is the highest. So that's why it's kind of marked there as a thing. The training values are, for instance, what it talks about in terms of the actual, hey, when you're fighting another TemTem, you're going to gain these as well. And so that's what it was kind of referring to. So if you notice, our level 1, who has been in no TemTem battle, has no training values. But pretty good SVs. So that's kind of what you start looking for. I mean, you try to get, you can actually breed to make sure someone has all 50s. It takes a lot of work, but it is possible in these games as well as other games, as they call it perfect stats, basically. Oh, hi, you must be, where's that list? Tesla Bolts. Hi. Hi, please take a seat and pay attention. Now let's get started. Who can recite all the elemental fire TemTem for me? Oh, God. That is not going to go well for me. Systema TemTem. TemTem species are usually categorized under 12 elemental types. Each type has its own strengths and weaknesses. Every tamer needs to learn to understand these interactions. Oh, I'm just going to skip through these. If you want to look it up, there are wonderful charts online. I actually use a chart myself because it's just I'm going to have predisposed ideas about some of these, and as a result, I just am using the chart to make it easy on me. But I recommend looking it up if you want to be looking at a chart like me, and I'll kind of be using that to I'll kind of be using that to go ahead and do that. Let's see. Yep. So that's kind of one direction you can go with it. Okay, let's go upstairs. It looks like that's where the other quest is in here. Let's go to where there's not a quest and go talk to them first. Hello, please, next time be more punctual. We're almost finished with today's class. Oh, whoops. Statuses are conditions that can affect a TemTem during battle. There are several status conditions. Cold and frozen. If you get cold twice, you'll become frozen, while frozen TemTem won't be able to attack. Interesting. So the way they do frozen is that it's almost like a 2-factor thing. So when you get cold, you're like, oh, I need to not get cold again. That's going to be a problem. Asleep. The TemTem can attack, but will wake up if affected. Trapped. The affected TemTem cannot be swapped. Okay. Interesting. So that's kind of a lock thing. Doomed. When the turn counter reaches 0, the TemTem is knocked out. Interesting. That's an interesting status. Seized. The TemTem will lose the item effect it's carrying and won't be able to use it while it's seized. Okay, that makes sense. Poison. The TemTem loses 1/8 of its maximum health points each turn. Burned. The TemTem loses 1/16 of its maximum health points each turn, and its attack and special attack are reduced by 30%. Okay, that's interesting. So they've basically made it where poisoned takes more hit points each turn, but burned is better to reduce the attack. Okay. I like how it's different, like, because a lot of status effects in other games will feel very similar, but just like, oh, they're asleep, or oh, they're, poison. It's like it's very direct of like, here's what it is. But here it seems like there's almost a little more tactical nature involved in these statuses than just, oh, it happens. Exhausted, stamina cost increased by 50%. Ooh, that's not fun. Invigorated, the cost is decreased by 50%. Okay. Immune, the TemTem is immune to new status conditions. Regenerating, the TemTem heals 1/10 of its maximum health points per turn. Ooh, I like it. Isolated, synergies won't work. Okay, so they're considered like lone on their lonesome. Nullified, strengths and weaknesses don't apply. Okay. Evading, the TemTem avoids the next offensive technique directed at it. Yeah, I've seen that before where it's, evaded. Alerted, the TemTem can't be asleep while alerted. After waking up from being asleep, they will automatically be alerted. Okay, because that makes sure you can't be continually asleep, basically. A TemTem can have up to 2 active status conditions at a time. When a new one is applied, the oldest active one is removed. Interesting. I didn't realize that. So, if someone is alerted and also invigorated, and then you poison them, well, that's going to bump one of them off. All of them are non-volatile. That means statuses can't be removed by swapping TemTem, and that they remain even when you exit combat. Yeah, because I've seen that with poison. See, we're learning things. That's why I wanted to go through here, because we're going to learn things. Well, hello there. What brings you here? Oh, this is the headmistress. Oh my. What brings you here, young one? Is this my classroom? No, it is not. I'm the headmistress and this is my office. Plus, I'm terribly busy. Is there any reason you should be here at all? Anything I can help you with? You? Help me? You should be studying, young ward. Actually, there's something you could do for me. Do you know Yusuf or Roger? They're classmates of yours. No. Well, they're nowhere to be found, and they've been missing every class. Like you, but admittedly I'm starting to get a bit concerned. Could you see if you could find them? Where did you last see them? Alas, I have not seen them today. Any clue? The only thing I remember that Roger's very excited about getting a surfboard as a birthday present. That was last week. Okay, I'll find them. We actually don't want to involve Carlos and make it official. The Academia has a reputation to protect. Come back when you find them. I'll make sure you get the best marks. So, what this means is basically, if they talk about surfboard, I presume that you have to go in the water to find them. So we're not going to be able to find them right away, but that's cool to kind of see. The life-changing magic of TemTem techniques. Techniques are special attacks. TemTem learn techniques when they level up, but can only have 4 equipped. Just like TemTem, techniques are categorized by element, however techniques have additional categories, like physical, special, or status. Status techniques don't inflict damage, but they can cause conditions or alter the affected TemTem stats. On the other hand, physical and special are offensive techniques. The damage they do are based on attack defense or special attack defense. Techniques can also have a stamina cost. A hold value requires the TemTem to be active a certain number of turns before the technique can be used. If you hadn't seen a battle yet, I can show you that when we get to a battle. A priority determines the order in which techniques are resolved. The TemTem with the higher speed will usually go first, but a technique's priority can change that order. And one thing to keep in mind, if they're performing a technique that matches its type, it will get a damage boost. Fair enough. Well, I've learned all I can. I must graduate and leave. Because that's how it works. You just go run and talk to all the teachers and then you're done. So we don't really have anything else at this point, though the fact that there's a question mark over there makes me think that that's where Yusuf and Roger are, and we can't get there until we have a surfboard. So we're just going to have to, sit back and find that later. Yeah, and so in terms of quests here, to kind of summarize what we've gotten so far, yep, we have it where right now we gotta find Yusuf and Roger and Briçal and find a pick-a-pack. We have stuff in Turquesa, but we're not going to get that at any point. And this we've completed, so we've completed side quest. So I think just kind of progressing and starting to train up our TemTem is probably the best method. Now I am going to backtrack a little bit because we do have a level 1 right now, and I'm going to want to be swapping them in and out. So it's better to come back here and probably do a little training here when we're close to the Temporium. Ooh, some Taterus. Fwaja! Look at them. What does Spores do? Let's see, it just does regular damage. This one does extra damage, but is a little higher stamina. And this one must be special, where this is stat. No, that'd be regular. This must be special, this must be physical. Yeah, this is physical. Let's go ahead and use Sharp Leaf. Why not? And then... let's see, so they only have 24 stamina. But how does digital fare against neutral? I don't think it necessarily does crazy. No, it doesn't actually do anything special with neutral. So let's just go ahead and do some bubbles on that area. We'll just do some damage, you know. Uh-oh, that's not good. Well, there goes our level 1. I probably should have swapped them out right away. Let's be honest here. That was kind of stupid, but let's go ahead and put out. Let's put up a Harrow. But yeah, that was a little stupid. I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine, and then it's like, they really weren't. Well, there's one of them gone at least. Now, consider catching them, but we've already caught them, so I'm really not too worried about them. There we go. Look at that. See? So, ooh, a new technique. Wind Burst. What is... oh, that's crazy better than Windblade, and not too much more stamina, but I do think I'm gonna get rid of Stare. I'm gonna change out Hypnosis. I don't think I'm using it much right now, but later in the game I think it's gonna be much better. But I'm gonna change in because you can always change it out any time. Ooh, they're evolving. Oh, is it adorable? Is it adorable? Aww, Paharic. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I do need to run to... well, actually, this is a good chance. Now, if I use the vial, it does heal up the level 1. Okay, I was curious about that. Now, I'm still going to go and fill it back up. But it was more, I wanted to try to see, so it does also revive your TemTem. So it is a full, like, heal at these machines. So that's actually really cool to know. So yes, if I go here, I should have it full now again. This is all just testing to understand. Yep. So I use it. Oh, well, I mean, in fact, it won't let me use it now. But yeah, if I use it, it will say, oh, there's nothing there. Let's just go ahead and make sure there's nothing I want to buy from here. Yeah, not really. I got enough stuff. I want to save my funds, you know, just in case there's something I want to purchase in the future. Yeah, let's go ahead. We actually got them to level 10, so we're going to put them at the back here. Just so we only level up who we actually necessarily need to. Although I will mention, yeah, Breadsticks last time, you know, was saying I was getting fairly close to evolving a couple of them, so we're probably going to see a few evolutions here in the first hour or so, just with some training. So we're going to go ahead. Oh, no, go back. We're going to swap you out, and we're going to, let's see. We have a wind. What's good against wind? Good against wind is electric. We don't have electric, but just don't use earth or other wind. Okay. So let's go ahead. We can do the melee then. That works. And we're going to go ahead and try to get rid of the Harrow as soon as possible. Nope, not quite enough, but they're going to nibble there. You stare. But so through battle, like I said, you kind of have that stamina to worry about. Now it does refill throughout the battle, so if you do have them hold out a turn, they'll actually refill some. But it does take a bit to refill. So generally, if you're going to do that, you're generally swapping someone out and using other people. But it does kind of make it where you can't just have infinite battles, because you're not, you know, it's just not going to happen. because you have to worry about that stamina loss at some point. But in these short battles where we're just dealing with, you know, low level enough TemTem here, it's really not too much of an issue. Let's go ahead, and we're just trying to level up because, yeah, these first two that we're seeing that come out first, we got completely from trade. So we want to go ahead and start leveling them up a bit, make sure they're up to par with our team, so we can use them effectively. Because, you know, if we can't use them effectively, what's the point? We're going to go ahead and, you know what? You're level 3 now, you can stay out. Yeah, look at that. See? They're out in basically one hit with all of them. And so yeah, so the Orphil here is going to be leveling up pretty quickly. Hello, Thiago Xavier. Let me know if I did that right. Oh my gosh, and you have a shark emoji. I love it. I love it. I love the emotes the other... I love the emotes other channels make, because they're just so cute. Oh, I love it. Wait, new breadcrumb. Does the person named Breadsticks trade these? Yes, 70 Breadsticks did trade me that one last stream, last week Monday, when we played this last. How did you know? Have you also interacted with them as well? I know the person will be homies. Yeah, so I'm seeing that there's a bit of a community here around for the TemTem, and I am liking it. I'm like seeing that, you know. But yes, these two TemTem were actually traded me by Breadsticks. The breadman here on here, as you would know. So I'm just training them up a bit because I got them like right at the end of the session at that point, based on when we were around, and so that was why I'm doing that. But yeah, it's this one is Koish is water digital, so that but it didn't have the right ability basically. Basically, community based on community logic, as in gifts. Fair. That does seem to be the kind of, you know, helping entrance players get it going, which I mean benefits I guess the game definitely, you know, because then you just have more. The more people you have testing it, the quicker things go through, and you know, I get the kind of logic. But yeah, I did have them hanging out last Monday, but this is our continuation from that. But I'm trying it out. I did get to Briçal de Mar on my first attempt of a playthrough, and then I just didn't have enough time, and so I'm trying on stream to kind of go that way. Yep, digital subspecies Koish is the first and so far only catchable type. Okay, good to know. Because yeah, I know some things where, for instance, you can only catch one of the starter TemTem at this point. You can't catch all three naturally, and so there's that kind of thing. So that's why we started out with Smazy. I know there's a couple other kind of just tips and things that I'm sure I'll want at the end. Oh, nope, we don't want to do that. Let's do this. But yeah, and I can jump on the team here in a second, but I'll show you kind of what we got. Just hoping. Oh, I didn't quite level them up. Crap. But yeah, so the squad that I kind of have that I came with is I have a Swally, which I think is pretty close to evolving. You know how evolution works? Yes, the lower you catch them, you know, the sooner in level terms they'll evolve. So it's basically a certain amount of levels until they evolve from when you catch them in Temp Card. Which honestly makes a lot of sense because it should be kind of a set time frame for when you do it. So I get the reason with it, but yes, that's why. And we actually just had Paharic evolve from Pajaro a little bit ago here. So we're probably going to see a lot of evolution based on understand for some of my newer ones here. So Pajaro went to Paharic, and then Swally I presume is going to evolve probably pretty soon here based on my assumptions. I could look it up, but I got a type chart and I got a dream, and that's all I need, I think, right now. But yeah, so we go in. So I have, yeah, Toxic Affinity here on Orphil. And then Iridescence is what is on Koish. And then we have Mithridatism. I'm going to pronounce things wrong, and I'm sure someone's not going to like it because I'm going to say it wrong, but I will attempt, and that's the important part. Fever Rush I have on my Smazy, so some extra attack on status condition. Spoil Sport on Tuai, and which might just be what everyone gets, and then caffeinated parrot can't go to sleep. I also did get here. I can run back there quick. Oop, whoopsies. Didn't know that was a notification button. I'm learning a lot of things by accidentally clicking buttons on my keyboard, and it's great. So I also have Tateru that is resilient, so can't be knocked out due to exertion, and then I also have Kaku that is caffeinated. Just these were kind of relegated because I didn't need them at the time, but they'll be around. So that means you need to breed late game TemTem to evolve them, but most people don't really want to breed, so they never get to use those TemTems. That's where gifters. Oh, fair enough. So basically, it's the idea of you go around and breed and kind of get people what they need. Yeah, you do have to breed late game to kind of get them to evolve. Yep, that makes total sense. I mean, I presume later, once they get closer to release, you'll probably have a level cap that should be fine to evolve. But yeah, I get you, Tateru. Yeah, that's why they're in the box. That's why they're sitting there. It's just kind of like, well, I caught them. That's cool. Yeah, Kaku's cool. The only problem I had was is that if I have at this point an Orphill, it kind of fills where Kaku is, but also has actual toxic affinity. I have thrived ding notifications. Oh, hey, Raspy Kid. Yes, this game is absolutely adorable. And we're chatting a little bit about my TemTem at this point. But yeah, between that and then I have Swally that's also nature that I kind of want to evolve soon. It's something where like I might go back to Kaku at some point just to level up, and if I'm not loving this as much, but I couldn't fight with a 50. I couldn't fight for 50 on special defense. It was just, it's so good. So I have to keep that now, for now. At least till evolution and see kind of what goes there. But let's go ahead. We're starting to get some leveling up. So let's go ahead and just start playing in this grass in the Thalassian Cliffs. Maybe we'll see some new TemTem that we can catch. Nope. Same old TemTem. Probably a little higher level, but same old TemTem. Oh, no, it's not actually that much higher. Actually, speaking of then I might just go ahead and... Wait. Oh, because I hit Breadcrumb, and this is good against Breadcrumb. Let's go there, and then let's just go ahead and get rid of one of them. I think that's a good plan, just to, you know, reduce what's attacking me every turn is probably good. Especially because they keep wanting to nibble on Orphill, who I just want them to level up. That's all. Toxic Fang. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. No mercy. Oh my. Yeah, toxic moves on Orphill. Pretty good. Pretty good. That was a very, very gone Tateru, for sure. What's the trait of Orphill? Oh, so it was Toxic Affinity, I believe it was what it was. 1 second. Yeah, Toxic Affinity. So Toxic Techniques get type damage boost. So you not only get the boost for... I love how I point at the screen and you're not totally going to see it. But the other Toxic, plus the fact that you get extra Toxic boost. So Toxic moves are pretty good on Orphill. Not going to lie. That's why I'm very much liking. And then I also, of course, have it where... Oop. Let me go back. Of course, speed and stamina are going to be very high in the special events. So that damage boost, yeah, Toxic Affinity. Yep. You might be a bit delayed for me, depending on how the stream is going. So I apologize if I'm not right away, but I'll catch it as soon as I see it in that kind of direction. But yes, Toxic Affinity will do it. I haven't actually checked it out. Let me go ahead and open up my Tempedia here, and I can kind of look at it. I will just filter by captured, because I think that technically will still find it. Yeah. Apothecary. When attacking with a special technique, the target gets poisoned for 1 turn if its rival regenerate. Oh yeah, I did talk about this. I think this is why Breadcrumbs, actually, this is one that they had lying around, was we were talking about how cool Apothecary was as just a concept when you consider competitive TemTem, because I've never gotten big into any competitive when it comes to monster collecting games like this, but the idea of having the option to prep a, this type of TemTem either as a support or as the damage dealer is actually a really cool trait there, because you have that flexibility then, where, you know, you don't have to commit to it being a damage kind of thing. When it evolves, it becomes 3 turns of poison. Oh, jeez. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Yeah, if you hit it on poison, yeah. I mean, that's really good. I mean, and that's one thing that I'm leaving myself open to the idea that I probably want to reassess the traits I have when I start getting to more to my late game team. Right now, I'm just like, they're around. They seem to hit good. Cool. You know, with it being so early game, I haven't even finished a dojo, and I'm like, I'm not gonna worry too much on that. But that's definitely kind of the ones where it's definitely one of the things where I'm probably gonna reassess it as I go and kind of try to optimize my team a bit. I mean, especially when it comes to trying to find, you know, going through. I have a Ninja Soul. It has not terrible SP attack, and especially it hits both enemies, so you can just poison it for 3 turns all the other. Wow. Yeah, no, that will do it. Because, I mean, all you have to do is hit it. Because, I mean, for instance, even, like, I'm thinking, you know, Tawai has Windblade, or not Windblade because it's a single hit, but the one that hits both. I can't remember it offhand right now. But that move, it just hits both, and if you hit both, and then you just get them poisoned, I mean, they're pretty much already gone. Plus, it can just hit itself, which is 4 times resist, and put it on 3 turns of regen. Wow. The fact that it can regen itself is very scary, because that, I've already seen, a 10th of your hit points a turn is really, I feel, tough to, like, that's a pretty good uphill battle to come back from. But let's just go ahead and get rid of this TemTem from our site. Alright, we're still getting levels. That's the important part. Getting those level ups. Problem is I've been playing so much Stardew, I keep hitting the E button to go to my inventory, and I'm realizing that none of that opens any menus whatsoever in this game, which is probably a good thing, because I would be constantly opening a menu that would not be good. Oh, I have not caught Sail yet. Interesting. Well, I probably want to switch out then, because I'm going to want someone who's going to, you know, live a little longer. And let's go ahead and actually try to get rid of the Tateru just to make it easier to catch. Hello. Reducing the attack, so not the special attacks, that's important. Oh crap. So that's actually going to be good against Breadcrumb. Oh, the backwards ones are what's going to throw me off. So let me make sure I assess what's going on there, because I think that's going to be important. So it's swapped. So Earth is doing 2 times damage against the water side of it, and it doesn't affect the digital, which is why it's happening. Okay. Like, let me go ahead, step it back a second, figure out what's going on, and we'll kind of go from there. Now, it's fine because over level, but still. It's kind of one of those like, oh, that's probably something I should think about. Now, that being said then, so if I'm attacking Earth, it means that the water won't be as good. Okay, so I'd want to do not water move. Well, or I do want to do water moves against it. No, I don't want to do water moves against it. So I should probably... I don't have enough for Hypnosis. I don't want to leave them in, so yeah, I have to swap them out. Otherwise they're going to get too low is the problem. So let's go ahead and switch to Toucan Sam here. Pun, what's the name of Arissola when Swell uses it? Ooh, wish. Oh my gosh. I do appreciate it. I'm not saying I don't appreciate it, but usually I'm the punner, not the pun receiver. And so I was not prepared for the uwu. Because all I can think about now is the whole thing with the army Twitch account and everything. Yeah, let's go ahead, hit them. Let's be very careful, because we want to see if we can... Oh, that might have gotten rid of them. Yep. Whoopsies. Oh well. We'll catch one in a bit, you know. We're more getting experience across a lot of vectors here, and that's what's important. So... that's what's important. And then this is where I'm lazy, even though I know it's right around the corner. But we're just going to use the vial. because I'm lazy. So we have a level 10, so let's push you back to there so we can keep leveling up, and let's run around. But yes, that was a wonderful, and the problem is I'm probably going to say Uwushio and not realize I say it, so then you'll know I'm talking about your joke constantly. It's probably what's going to happen. Because I'll just not remember that it's not actually called Uwushio. Because I'll say it. Now that's in my head, I will say it, and there's no kind of around it. Oop, almost got him. They keep nibbling on the Aurifel, and that's not fun. Stop that. Bubbles! There we go. Whew. There we go, level 7, we're doing okay. It's good, good. Getting the experience, getting the level ups. What's going on here, actually? I'm a tamer. Watch my swagger. I don't know. I have the things that's supposed to allow me. I'm gonna make more jokes. Go for it. I have no problem. If you're enjoying yourself, I'm gonna enjoy it, and we'll have a fun time tonight. That's what's important. There's reasons called cute and chill. So, you know, for those that have not caught previous streams, there's a reason it's called cute and chill. It's because we are very chill about our streams and very laid back on it, to the point of, if our long staring series is called Lazy Sunday Afternoon, where we just do lazy things. But basically, yeah, this is a very laid back stream. A lot of cute things. So, you know, side pat. So duck holding a side. Oh my gosh. See, the problem is I've played enough Pokemon that any of those jokes are gonna get me. Any of them are gonna get me, and I'm gonna know immediately the joke. Oh my gosh. I'm actually wondering. Again, I'm not insinuating any form of copyright issues, but I'm actually wondering if that's what happened. And they're like, well, Psyduck, and someone like accidentally did it, because you know how it works where, you know, if you speak multiple languages, I do not fluently, so I'm going off of other people's experiences I have heard. But you mix up words, and I'm actually wondering if at one point they said Psyduck, or they meant to say Psyduck and said Psypato, and honestly just Psypat became a thing. And they're like, well, we can't make it like mental because that would be too close, so nope, we'll just have it hold a Psy. Oh my gosh, that would... I'm now imagining myself doing that by accident, and then thinking, ha, that'd be funny, and then you know, oh my gosh. But, oh my gosh, Psyduck. See, now I want a Psypat. I want one. I know they're coming up soon, because I remembered in my previous playthrough, I got a little bit into these cliffs, and I remember seeing them, and so I knew I was getting fairly close to them, but I still want them. I want all of them. Let's be honest here. I want all of the TemTem. And I'm not going to settle for less. At all. Okay, I should probably do things before people get mad at me. Let's switch you out, Orphill, and let's go ahead and put in Smazy, and then we'll go ahead and do that. Just to get the experience. Jax, you're back! Hey! We did have an evolution. Yeah, it is basically gotta catch them all. It is very much of that feeling. But yeah, we had one evolve, so I'll have to show you that here in a little bit. So I'll show you the cute new form of it. You got pizza. Well, okay, I understand. Getting pizza is definitely important, so I'm glad you got some pizza. Oh, so this is the Rattata of the TemTem world for sure. I'm just seeing Tateru everywhere. Swally needs to pass 8 levels to evolve, so it's coming soon. Okay, yeah, I probably got it at level 3 or 4. Just honestly, I got it early enough, so it probably is coming up very soon. So we'll make sure to try to hit that evolution as well. Pretty soon, I'm sure we'll, you know, it's not gonna be too far away. Yes, let's use the last of my stamina here. Oh, it wasn't quite enough. So, you know, we'll just go ahead and have them sit out a little bit. Actually, we can go ahead, use Martial Strike, and then flip you out to... Why not? We'll give some to Swally. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to fix that. Wait a second. So it times out for 10 minutes? I am sorry about that, Tyga server. I'm trying new things before, and Jax can confirm this. Caps used to purge everything you did, and I'm like, that's not good. So let me go ahead and fix that. I tried to increase the caps limit, and so it's just going to take a little bit. Let me go ahead and I'm going to try to fix that right now. Yeah, caps was rough before. It's still rough when I fixed it, so I'm going to try. I see your message, so I get to see it, so I'll actually comment on it. Because I have a different chat console I can look at. Let me see, does it let me like untimeout you? That's what I'm curious. 1 second. It should let me somewhere, I think. No, it didn't do anything. Okay. I'm gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure it out. Unban. Haha, I think I got rid of it. You can chat now. I'm still learning. I'm still fairly new to this whole thing. Okay, so what were you saying? Tateru actually isn't Rattata for 2 reasons. 1, it doesn't involve, and 2, it has the second highest base stat total in the game. 3, Rattata isn't as ugly. Totally fair. But yeah, just be careful with cap. The reason why we have the caps on there is it's not for issues of people putting caps, because obviously we want you to be excited. Always be excited. The issue is that being who we are, and by the name you can probably guess what I'm talking about, we're just worried about trolls, and that's what we're worried about. So that's why the auto mod does that. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna increase it again because we put it up to 25, which I thought was good. Because the purge, I'm not sure how you can fix the timeout because it just only has timeout. It doesn't tell you how you can change the amount of timeout, and that's the only thing that I can't figure out. So I might have to figure that out off stream and see if someone can let me know exactly how to fix it. Yeah, you got why you're trying to. Yeah, that's what I was trying to. Now, the nice part that I've learned now, and this is something that's new, so thank you for teaching me. I had not actually learned how to untimeout somebody. So, you're back earlier than you thought. So, and if I see that, I'll go ahead and always check out the message. I mean, obviously, if it is an actual troll thing, I'm gonna ban somebody for it. But yeah, basically, we're just worried about it. That's all. And so I keep upping it a little bit every so often. Now I have it down to 30 times. But yeah, so if you had just done like a slight bit, I think it would have been fine. But again, that was not intentional. That was my auto modder. I am not big enough to have a modder. Shocking enough, we are not big enough to have people who want to mod for us. That's fair. So we just have an auto one on there. It's the same thing. Fair warning for everyone who watches. It's the same thing if you try to publish a link. Because obviously that's where we can expect people to come in and try to spam things. So if you're going to post a link, we'll go ahead and we'll change something and we'll let you do that link. Or I'll let you know to go ahead and, let me know what you're trying to link and I'll kind of put it in there. Let's see. Yeah, I was a successful guinea pig. Those tend to not to happen too often. Yeah, see, I'm more willing to kind of step back and make sure I know something. Because if I don't know something, it's going to make the experience worse for everyone. So that's why I'd rather go through and check. Y'all are asking one mod. I'm sure there are people that want mod first. I think the better way to say it is we're not consistent enough, and we don't have enough traffic where a mod makes sense. Just time efficiency. I mean, honestly, this is one of the most chat I've gotten a stream for a while. And Jax, you can say that because usually it's just us chatting or something, or sometimes Raspy Kitten drops in. I think she's still around. And so there's just not enough to mod. It's not something where, okay, we need someone where they're going to go ahead and make sure. And, what I see in other streams where they have 100 people and, people are trying to get information and the streamer can only do so much. That's where the mods make sense. But I can chat with you. I got that. It's going slow enough. I can address your sentences. And oh my, Jax, are you gifting stuff again? Jax? I mean, I appreciate it. I always will appreciate it. But you always start gifting things. I gotta watch out for you. But yes, thank you for the gift to Raspy Kitten 94. I'm sure she will enjoy it. She's one of my friends from school, and so she'll be hanging out a lot for sure. We play Stardew together, so we're like this. But yes, I noticed you're back again. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. It's very kind of you to do those gifts. Someone actually got to use some emotes the other day. When on one of the streams he realized he had he had the emotes, and then also when he was watching on our lazy Sunday afternoon, because he's usually playing as well. For those that watch it, Belmont, one of my partners, he realized that he thought the ads weren't running because he forgot he had the the subscription. So he's like, "You aren't running ads." I'm like, "Yes, I am. You're just Jax made it so you don't see them. That's the point." So, good. Thank you, Jax. We really appreciate it. It's very kind of you, and we always will appreciate those kind of things. Just we like having fun communities here. What can I say? Yes, you make the ads disappear. You do kind of have that button. You have that ability for sure. And what I always say too, because a lot of people ask about why we run ads, or not a lot of people outside of our Twitch chat, are definitely the ones that generally will talk about, hey, why do you run ads kind of thing. If you haven't seen kind of in the news, Twitch does actually will push ads if we don't run ads. So what we're trying to do is make sure to do it at a time where you don't miss the cuteness. Like, all these 4 people lined up all trying to get a battle with me. That's something that they don't realize how bad I am at the game right now at this point, so it's probably not great. But favorite emotes? Oh yeah, those are really good emotes. Ours are, in case anyone's curious, these are our emotes in order of kind of tier. We're kind of still working on them, but basically we felt that the floop was very common to talk about, so that's a fun little thing. The piece came from, in case you are curious, I am a lover of Peace Tea. Peace Tea, if you are watching this, or if you are a person who works at Peace Tea and has influence over this, I will totally be sponsored. I will talk mounds and mounds about Peace Tea for free, and so if you send me a case, I'm probably just going to, actually show you a sponsor constantly. Just send me, a case a month. It's not going to cost that much for sponsorship here. I am easily bought in Peace Tea. Let's see. I'm new to Twitch, so not having answers. Sweet. Oh, and Thiago Xavier, thank you for following. We do appreciate it. Especially because then you'll get notifications when we go live on TemTem. Also, feel free to check out some of our other streams. I'm impartial to TemTem, but we have a couple other streams throughout the week if you check our schedule, and you kind of. I'll only for this channel, but the ads are gone for here. So that's kind of where Respican, because you're new to Twitch, subscriptions go to each individually, kind of like subscribing, like having a cable channel is the idea. So you can watch things in the general public, but then if you have the actual channel, it's more I don't know. I'm trying to make I've made so many analogies today. So for those that don't know, I think actually Raspy knows a bit more. But for those I haven't talked about, I am the lead for my team at my job, which means I train people. And this week is one of the times where I have a bunch of people coming in, actually 5 people. And there's a lot of technicality to getting into the environment where we do our position. So as a result, it's very often where I will be very tired because I have been talking about our job all day. And I am a big person of analogies, so I will give people oh, it's like this, in the real world where this happens. And so any analogy that I do tonight are going to be terrible. Absolutely terrible. Jack, oh my, did you resubscribe at a higher oh my gosh, for 3 months in advance. Thank you so much, Jax. We do appreciate it. Oh, I'm feeling a lot of love tonight. Thank you, everybody. I love it. I've joined for this channel. I haven't branched out. Yeah, I definitely got you into Twitch, I feel. I'm going to take credit for that in case you get into more Twitch. But yeah, you are a YouTuber that I'm turning into a Twitch watcher very slowly. We'll slowly work up to get the kitty emote. Totally fair. Honestly, I think have we not done it? No, 1 second. I'll find a way to get you the Twitter emote. The kitty emote. 1 second. Let me go ahead. I will make this a thing. 1 second. If I go to here, I know I'm not playing the game, but we're going to chat for a bit. We're going to do stuff. I'm going to edit, and I'm going to add something that allows people to get it. Now, I don't know if you have enough channel points, but I know you have a fair amount of channel points. So if I go ahead and I, edit this and add it, let's see. That should now have it in the list, I think. Let's go back here and check. Yes, so I just added actually something you can redeem where I think you can choose to unlock the Johnny emote, and then anybody who has enough can just have that. I don't know if it's a set amount of time, but if you're here enough, 480 probably isn't too much to unlock the emote. So I just did whatever it had on there. So, but yeah, no, totally fair. Again, we really appreciate Jax everything for that subscription. Again, anyone who subscribes, we honestly, for those that don't know our story, we needed to create an outlet, especially my partner Belmont. You'll see he does a lot of the website stuff. We needed a creative outlet during everything going on in the community, and so definitely that was kind of where we went to. We kind of turned to Twitch because we had the cameras, we had the things that we could do for it. We played games. I talked to myself already when playing games, so it was natural. Now I'm just talking where someone might be listening. Nope, it's only for tier 3. So the unlock doesn't let you unlock it? Because I thought the rewards allowed you to do it. No, it doesn't? What? Well, that's silly. Why would it have that there then? Choose an emote to unlock. You already have... Well, because I already have unlocked, so that's not where I can do it. So, okay, well, I'll check into that to see if there's a way, because I feel like some channel points should allow you to unlock it for a bit. That seems like a nice thing where you can do so. But unfortunately, I'm very distractible on stream, so I don't know if I'm very focused on it. But, yeah, so I'm wondering, so... Be right back, I gotta get the breads. I must get Olive Garden breadsticks from my neighbor. Yes. There is no issues with this whatsoever. Whatsoever. Go get those breadsticks. Let me see. Add a... Select an emote to unlock. Yeah, it should do it, all of them. That's really silly. That doesn't let you unlock those. Huh. Well, fair enough. I guess I'll just have to see how I can make the kitty available to all if he watches enough, for sure. But for those that don't know the one we're talking about, in case you missed it earlier, this is the kitty emote. This is our kitty Johnny. We have a Johnny and Liliana. They may join us on stream. They may not. We'll see. It's one of those that we'll see them stream. Now I should probably continue to game, or people are going to get mad at me because they're probably here for the games, not for me. Let's be honest. You're here for the cute, and I understand that. I understand that. I can accept that. I'm also here for the cute. Huh. Okay. So is nature good against Earth? Yes. Yes, they are. Sharp leaf against that one. Ice cubes against that one. Aha! Excuse poor Nola. I mean, that is Spanish. I can tell you that. I don't know if I'm supposed to know what that's saying, but... Let's see, I want to get them a little lower. I don't want to get rid of them, because I want to be able to try to catch this one. Nope, never mind. I planned to not. Why not both? What did I... UN games. Oh, fair enough. No, me and game. Fair enough. Because the problem is it's on delay, so it's long enough since I said that I don't remember. I mean, you're asking me to remember something I said like 2 minutes ago. That's not gonna happen. I mean, especially today after talking. You might actually hear a little bit. So if you listen to me enough, I can feel it, which is why I know. But I'm gonna sound a little froggier today because I've been talking for 2 days straight at work. Because if you've ever gone into two-factor authentication into a server, and you've had to teach someone to get on there for the first time ever, on a short period of time where you have a federal holiday and you have to send them home by Thursday afternoon. It gets you going. So I'm sure I have some people that know that around here, so that's not there. But yeah, I might sound a little froggier. That's why I'm obsessively drinking liquids. I mean, I got sick of water there for a little bit, so I wanted to have a peace tea. But yeah, it's just now the nice part is I do have, I follow federal holidays lists. So mine are a little funkier than most holiday lists, but I do follow federal holidays. So as a result, I am actually off tomorrow. Because for those who don't know, I have something. I'll put it this way because I don't want to go too in depth in it because I've talked too much about it today. But basically, I work with I work on a company where it works with a federal contract, and so it fits a certain mold. And yeah, I won't bore you with the details. because mostly because I don't think I'm supposed to talk about the details. But basically, it's just it's something where I have to take federal holidays, and so, oh darn. So if you didn't know, it's Veterans Day tomorrow. So if you know veterans, you know, definitely show them some appreciation. I answered so many phone calls today about the Xbox that my voice hurts. That's fair. That is fair. Now I'm curious though, are you getting a lot of calls about Xbox and not much about PlayStation 5? And if so, do you know why? Because I'd be curious. I think it'd be about even because, you know, they seem to be about the same selling out quick feel. But I could be very off on that, of course. That's, you know, something where actually, I'm likely very off on that, but that's what I put. The launch for PS5 is Thursday. Today was Xbox. Oh, I didn't realize the Xbox came out 2 days earlier. That's where I was confused. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense why you'd then have why you have a lot of calls on that. That makes total sense. So let's see this. Now this one's level 5, so maybe this one will survive a little better to the bubbles and everything. Nope. I just need to be better and not accidentally remove the scale, but you know, I'm also not huge on trying to get scale right now, but tomorrow we get a lot of PS5 calls. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm seeing what you mean by that. That makes a lot of sense there. So I get what you're laying down now. As you can tell, I have no idea. I am there's no ill will to consoles. I play a lot of consoles. I enjoy them. But I am very much more knowledgeable on PC side. We like to say in the triad that we all specialize, and Alex is a specialty in console, for sure, by far. So he probably would have mentioned it to me like at some point and said, "Why didn't you know this?" But he also can hear me with an earshot, and so I thought he might like scold me at some point by saying that. But consoles are too expensive. That's fair. Usually I do drop within a couple months, and so there's always that option. I think the only thing we kind of had put was, I think we were on PS5 was our thought process. But I think a lot of that was coming from Belmont because he wants the PS4 up at his TV that he generally watches, and the basement to have PS5, and then he can just use the PS4 for watching YouTube instead of, you know, in casting things, instead of casting it to the TV. But I don't know for sure on that. So I think that was the last conversation we had, and it was not much. New ones either look like a fridge or a Sentai. Fair, fair. Now, that being said, if there's any way to appeal to gamers, especially gamers in certain states that may have legalized certain substances that are not allowed where I live, I feel like looking like a fridge is probably the way to appeal to them. Not gonna lie. That's probably marketing. Because if I'm gonna market something, that's a good way to do it. Okay, let's try Sharp Leaves, and then let's like not have Smazy attack and see if that helps things. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cast. Nope, so cast. It's not a cast. Oh my gosh. And we're gonna switch Smazy for Sam here, just to get some more experience. They are like 16 pounds as a workout moving them. Well, you see, there's a benefit then. You know, you're getting a nice workout, nice upper body workout. You know, it's nice. You know, it's what it's made for then. Yeah, they're asleep. Okay, let's catch the scale. I don't think I'm gonna use them, but at the same time, if I don't catch them, what kind of tamer am I? Like at that point, you know, what am I doing? So for those that don't know, who haven't played a lot of Pokemon style monster catching, generally if they have a status condition, so like poisoned, sleeping, frozen, that kind of stuff, it's going to be easier to catch them in the card. It just is. It's one of those that, you know, it's based on catch rates and everything. So by making them asleep, it's going to be better. Scavenger restores 20% of max hit points if another TemTem is knocked out. That is cool. Because that means that as you're training, they're going to heal, which is actually really awesome. I thought it was just like going to pick up items, but I actually like this better. That explains though why I wasn't getting extra damage though. They're neutral even though they have earth moves, so that's kind of cool. So that makes sense. I really don't. I think I just have to put it in. I have to send to the temp deck because I actually don't have any. I can't put them directly in my team because I have a full team. So we'll deal with them in the future. Ooh. Let's see. So we have feather. Oh, whoopsies. I meant to move the move around, but apparently I exit out of it. And that's going to happen a lot, I'm sure. So let's go ahead and check out that move. if we go to where Sam is. Oh, that's why. There was already room for it, so it didn't matter. So what do we got? That is damage 100. That is the highest I think I've seen so far, so that's pretty cool. I'm actually kind of curious if this hits both. If that would hit both rivals, because if it does, that's gonna be even better with Spoil Sport. But I don't think there's any way to see that here, where it would show that it hits both. That's the one thing I do wish they'll add, is if it would hit like all enemies or if it'll just hit some. But they haven't added that quite yet, so that's something in the future. Let's go ahead, because the low ones that we're still trying to train are already kind of pretty low, and so let's go ahead and just do a little healing up, you know, refill our vial, so we can go out and train a lot more. And I do want to put Swally up here because I want them to evolve before we break. I think that's a good goal, but okay, scale. Hey, let's look at your details. Yeah, so they were using Sand Splatter, which is an earth move, but they're not actually earth, and that's why I didn't have any extra damage. I do like them, though, so like if we actually... I'd be willing to kind of train them up later and try them out a little bit as we kind of get further in, especially if there's any reason why we might want to go earth against a certain... against certain trainers, or tamers, excuse me. Because there are certain ones that it's going to be very good against, and so we'll keep that in our back pocket. You know, I did notice earth moves are good against crystal, so that's pretty nice, because, you know, that's, from what I hear, a lot of people like crystal later in the game. So we'll go ahead and have that, and we'll go ahead and continue training. Maybe we'll start to try to progress. Maybe we'll do some tamer battles, because, you know, just grinding is only, it's only so fun. You know, it's not something that you're definitely going to go a lot for, you know. Whew. Let's see. Yeah, let's just do Sharp Leaf here. Let's do a kick. Let's just get rid of them. I say that in the nicest way I can. Let's just get rid of them before they do too much damage. Because they're nibbling on things, and I don't like it. Okay, so I'm going to show you Toxic Fang, because Jax, I think you were gone when we saw this last. It is gruesome. That is a gruesome move. And it does extra damage, actually, because it's a Toxic, and that's how that works. Ooh. It learned the Earth move. Nice, nice, nice. I haven't been able to catch the stream for a bit. How are you doing? How's it going? Okay. Yeah, because you probably haven't caught a lot of what was going on. So I'll kind of fill in other people that may have missed previous streams and where a lot of this happened. So Alex is doing all right. He's back to work after everything, after surgery. So we're good there, I think. He might say otherwise, but yeah, well, I don't know. And then Belma is recovering. The bone spurs are all dealt with. Bone spurs in his jaw. You know, we talked about it in the previous stream, so nothing new information there. He had that. That got kind of handled. He's still looking for position, you know, so that's why he's still kind of using creative outlets and doing stuff. So you'll see him probably putting out some articles and kind of using that. But yep, he's still around, and it's important and being very nice. And me, I am starting to ramp up for peak at my job, which means that is my life. That's the months of October through February are just, that is peak at my job. So I will come home and my brain will hurt, and that's just how it's gonna be. Which, it's a good brain drain most days. So I don't say it in necessarily a bad way. Today was training, which is why I'm just drained. But it is definitely a good. It keeps me on my toes, which is why I like it, because it, you know, constantly shifting means that constantly, you know, something to focus on, and not too bad. So, but yeah, it's definitely high time over there where a lot of things are happening, and I'm just trying to keep up as much. These slopes are steep and few. My knees are not what they used to be. Okay, and we can't climb this yet because we haven't gotten anything to climb, so that's going to be later, obviously. Yep, see that? Some of the best climbing in the region. You need the right gears and the skills, and up you go. Yep, I can't do that. So, and you can even see on the map there where if you get up there and you do some climbing, you can go up different areas, and we can't do that. I get that. I'm glad Alex is doing Hope is better soon, and pain. Yeah, pain is basically going away. He's not, I don't think he has pain meds anymore. I think once in a while he you know might take an ibuprofen if it's just flaring up. But no, the pain's definitely going away. So that's the good thing. And I don't think he's even having to take anything more for it. It's just once in a while it flares up. You may get a headache. You know, the kind of thing you have when you're kind of coming back. But yeah, it's definitely tell him he's probably not lurking. He has fallen. Basically, he decided to kind of switch out a subscription or two on Twitch for Disney Plus. So we hadn't had Disney Plus before, and so he decided to switch it out. You know, go with that for a little bit and test it out. Because he was getting a hankering for rewatching Once Upon a Time. So he's currently in that right now, actually, and watching that. Though that I think is almost caught up, and so he's probably going to have he might be back more at that point. But when he falls deep into a series, he's going to marathon that series. He is going to, you know, that is his role, that is his entertainment, that is how it is. So that plus the TikTok obsession that he's developed has just meant that you don't see him as much on Twitch unless he's streaming. So he'll still be streaming on the usual, you know, Thursday afternoons and things right now, if you want to check him out. But yeah, it's definitely you can tell that he is very into that stuff right now for sure. Can I get both of these? I can. Yes. Tamer battle. Have you watched The Mandalorian? No. So oh, Belmont knew. He heard me talking about him because he isn't that far away. He's down the stairs, so he can hear me talking. But yes, Jax was talking about you a bit and asking how you were, and then asking if you were lurking, and you weren't at the time. To be fair, I'm going to Arissola. That's a long way to go. What about a friendly TemTem battle? But yeah, we were just talking about how you have a Disney Plus and TikTok coexisting obsession. But no, I have not watched The Mandalorian. That's kind of. I say this at the risk of losing all of my viewers, and I understand this. I like Star Wars. I don't like search it out. So as a result, I probably will see parts of it when Belmont inevitably watches it. I probably will specifically watch the Baby Yoda portions because Baby Yoda is adorable. But I'm probably not gonna watch it because, as you should know, Raspy Kitten, I got Disney Plus. The first thing I watched, because I had to, there was no stopping it, was Hamilton. Let's be honest here. Now, I think part of that was because my brain was like, oh, all the news that happened, you know, because there's a lot of stress, you know, and I had worked the polls and everything. If you didn't know, I was a poll worker last week and all that. So with all that, my brain was like, cool, let's look at things that are historical election. So, I don't know, but please try if you're not a huge Star Wars fan. I still might. I mean, it sounds really good as a samurai western, from what I understand, which is a really cool concept to watch. Not gonna lie, but I just it's something where like unfortunately right now it's just the problem with training is I'm wiped, and so I don't want to start new things. But definitely once I'm past this week, it's very likely I'll probably jump into it. Because at this point, I'm kind of switching off whether I'm in the office or not. When I'm in the office, I come home a lot more wiped because I'm more in contact with people and, you know, being careful and everything. Yeah, it doesn't watch like a Star Wars thing. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fair. It was the law. Oh, the law for watching Hamilton. Yeah, I had to watch it. I had listened to enough of the music. I hadn't seen it yet because I didn't see it in Chicago when everyone saw it in Chicago. You know, that was the closest kind of one we had, and all my theater friends at school talked about it. You know, and it was all that. It was a huge thing, and then it came and it toured here, and you know, it's just bad timing and finances didn't work out, and so it was just. And I've never seen Hamilton, so I can't judge. No, it is very good. I mean, Lin-Manuel Miranda is a genius when it comes to that lyrics and the music and the influences and everything. And I knew the music, I watched it, and I felt the music. That's the difference that you kind of get. So, and that happens with a lot of musicals. I know Jax, we've talked about it before, but you know, seeing the musical is very different than just listening to the music. It you know, it ties a lot more of the context together. I can't say much, so I have a falcon tattooed on my shoulder. Yeah, we can talk about musicals for hours, Jax. That has happened. I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be battling. That's right. Shh, don't worry about it. Let's go ahead and go to you then. They just slapped me with a fin, didn't they? Poison. Let's do this. Synergies. Okay, so it's actually talking about synergies finally. So the reason why it looked really cool there for a second for that move, for those that have not seen this before, is that basically if a technique has synergy, if the partner TemTem, so you have two TemTem out, if the other TemTem is that type of TemTem. So in this case, let's on the screen, if they're a water TemTem, this move Tsunami gets better, basically. So basically, it's originally 70 damage, but if you have a water, type as well, not only is it more damage, but it also causes, it. Oh, when using combination with a wind ally. So see, so it has to be a certain ally. So in this case, it's a wind ally. You not only get a damage boost, but it also makes them cold. So it's basically like more of a, instead of a tsunami, it's like a ice storm, I guess. So in this case, and I'll kind of show you in a second here. So in this one, it's usually, and I would love to go up and show you, but the thing is it goes away. It's usually the left side. So the left side is basically, it's just 41 damage. That's stamina, that's totally fine. But basically, if you have a toxic ally, it's also going to poison them, which is nice. Let's see. Could I have a yes is your favorite? When Rona gets not death, and if we have finances, we should see a Chicago show. That's fair. I mean, when there are shows to see, I definitely would be very into checking out. Let's see. Little Shop of Horrors, Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde, I do need to check that out. I have not, and I should, for sure. But I have not checked that out. Yes, I do have a soft spot for Moulin Rouge, though I haven't seen the musical version, because there is now the Broadway musical that happened, and I am definitely, obviously very curious. But yeah, and then obviously the reason why we have a soft spot for Rocky Horror is that was, there was a shadow cast that was done when we were at school, and so you had the actual live cast in front of the, lip syncing basically, or acting out to the movie playing behind them, and so it's, there's just that kind of, when you go to a show like that for Rocky Horror, it's always nice. And no, it is. We will not shame you for Phantom of the Opera, Raspy. We will not shame you. Yes, it's not super original. A lot of people love it, but if a lot of people love it, that just means it's good. I mean, that's what that means. That's how it goes. And I'm currently very big on the musical 6. Which I've already talked about on this channel. I'm sure Belmont and Alex are sick of me talking about 6, and that's fine. But I will talk about that. That and Heathers are my recent musical music obsessions. Now, I've seen neither of them, but I mean, 6 will tour. Like, they were about to open at Broadway in March, and then obviously everything closed down. But when they will take off, and it will tour. I mean, I have no problem making a statement. It was the Hamilton of Britain. Like, when you look up how big they got into that musical, oh my gosh, it's ugh. Can't say much of a big soft spot. Yeah, soft spot for Wicked, of course. Everyone has a soft spot for Wicked. It's even, anyone that says, oh, right now, it's still fun. It's how it is. Yeah, 6 is amazing. Heathers would be a trip live though. Like that music is intense and crazy, and I love it. Love it so much. I haven't looked into Be More Chill. I don't think the music is my style, and that's the only thing. I've listened to a couple tracks, and I have a hard time getting into it. I might just need to be in a certain mood, and so I'm kind of waiting for that mood to really like the music. I think that one might be bizarre enough where I'm kind of like, I don't know. There comes a point where like, well, at some point it's a little crazy bizarre for sure. But I've definitely heard a lot of mixed reviews about Be More Chill, which doesn't help either. Where it's very much of a polarizing, people love it or people hate it kind of musical, which there's a fair amount of those, but I only really like a few songs from it. A lot of people who really got into Heathers also like Be More Chill. That's fair. I think, and I put it this way in the kind of, because it's going to make sense to musical people around here, I think the Heathers portion that I get into is the chaos and the Mean Girls-esque portion, which obviously I know that Heathers the movie came before Mean Girls the movie, and there was references. I get the whole thing behind it. Mean Girls and Heathers both had the musical come out around the same time, so that's why I can do that. But I definitely think I go into that kind of direction where it's the obvious like intensity paired with the chaos. And the only thing I have would Be More Chill. It's a bit odd. Is it's almost a little too crazy for me, if that makes sense. Like, sometimes some musicals really go out there, and it's cool. But I think it's the same thing that I hit with Like, I don't generally sit down to watch Putnam County Spelling Bee. I think it's awesome. I understand how it's good, but it's not like one I'm gonna go and watch. You know, it's not one I'm like, yeah, that. But I mean, I'll like it. You know, it's cool. You know, but um, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be playing games. That's right. That's tonight. This is the thing. If you get me talking, I'm not gonna. The game just goes away. That's the problem. Mean Girls is surprisingly good. I hate how much I like seeing it. See, that's what I've heard is that everyone was like, "Oh, it's that," but I mean, you can't bash Tina Fey and her drive to make something good. I mean, she's just very good at all what she does and what she's involved in, and she would not have put out something that did not represent the brand well, and also just be good. I just started singing a song from Putnam. Oh my God, it's gonna be stuck in my head. I'm sorry. I know. That was not my intention. The problem is, for some reason, in our conversation now, I have Avenue Q song stuck in my head, and a lot of those I shouldn't sing on stream out of context. So we're definitely just gonna avoid what's in my head right now, for the sake of not being banned from Twitch. Yeah, that seems like a good plan at this point. How did you forget about Avenue Q? Although I have a good story about it. I haven't seen Avenue Q for a very stupid reason. And Belmont's only seen half of it, and he's probably still very mad about it, so we're not going to talk about it too much, but yeah. Yeah, there was definitely a fun story with that I might get into sometime if I get distracted enough, for sure. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's just keep moving on, you know. It looks like there's some wild grass up here. Oh, another tamer. Not trainer, tamer. You there, throw down. Let's discuss TemTemology instead. TemTem up, get ready to lose. Okay, wow, they don't want to talk science, apparently. Some people. Oh my gosh, it's SciPat. So, for those that don't know SciPat, and, Xavier, who was here, what was it? We talked about it, Thiago Xavier earlier. We talked about it a bit about SciPat. This is SciPat. SciPat is derived from SciPato, because the developers are from Spain, which I learned last stream, so I have to give credit to 70 Breadsticks who's here for that. But it's basically a duck holding a sigh. And I love it, and I understand how simplistic it is, and it's beautiful. It's just who does not want a duck that is holding a sigh? Come on. I'm kind of cackling. The times I make puppets has only been really messed up shows like Avenue Q and Hand to God. I don't even know Hand to God, but the fact that I hear that name and I'm like, I cringe, just probably tells me all I need to know, for sure. But that probably makes sense. There it is. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're going to do that there, and we're going to try to finish them off and see in case that doesn't do it. Haha! Nature defeats water. I know these things. Haha! Hey! Don't you pull out your tentacles. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's do Sharp Leaf again on them, and let's do a Martial Strike to hit them for a little more. Or they're just gone with one hit. Yeah, Aura feels pretty good. Not gonna lie, kind of glad I got that one already, because they got some damage. they definitely are a strong contender. Unless you want to see a really messed up play, don't look at it. It has worse humor. Now, when you say worse humor, do you mean more dark humor, or like more dirty? Like, the problem is Avenue Q is far enough into the gutter. I need to know, did I go down the drain of the gutter? Did I just go down the gutter trail? Like, did I go into a bundle of leaves and trash? Like, what happened when I go there? More dark, dirty, twisted. Okay, fair enough. It's the sewer. Okay, gotcha. So I will definitely recommend it to Belmont. That would definitely be his speed. And we'll go from there. Okay, so how am I doing on my squad here? How's my squad doing? Squad up. Yeah, this seems fine. I might move Sam up here, though, just to kind of switch up who's getting experience. But, okay, let's look. So where are we on the map? So we're on the cliffs here. Interesting. So there's some area over here to go to when we can use the surfboard. That's cool to know. So let's see. So, yep. So we have this area over here, which we're not going to do climbing on. And then we have this. So let's go ahead and confirm that. Or we're going to battle someone. Never mind. The setting is a church basement. That gives any clue. I had a feeling. It sounded like basically like there's the at least around here there's a music of like the church ladies or the basement church lady or something like where it's just a bunch of church ladies with humor and everything. It's very like Wisconsin humor, as I'm gonna say, or Midwest humor, where it's all like innuendo and very like coy and everything. So it just sounded like an actually realized version of that, of very disturbing. But let's say I told you 100. Oh, you're not her. Hi there. Who's her? Shh, not so loud. Behind you. No, don't turn around. She's been going on about temtology all day. I get it. It's fascinating to her. But all I wanted was a good fun battle. By the way, I'm Pow. I'm up for a battle. Cool. Certainly some fun. I have no idea if any of these dialogue options mean anything, but I'm going to do it to my character. I don't, just in case it comes up later and it's important. I'm going to make sure. Sharp leaf on you. Nope, the Gatling only hits one. But you know what? Let's do it. Why not? I'm going to get rid of the other one, so I might as well see what this one has to offer. Well, that looks cool. Not gonna lie, that was pretty cool. Kalazu. Oh, it's another water one. Okay, I'm hitting a lot of water types, which I'm very happy about, because I just have this nature type that's just going to completely destroy them. And now we're going to use Shrill Voice, because why not? Which is funny, because there's no other target now, because... Be right back. Totally fair. Just jump in and out, Jax. Totally fine. Oh, they poisoned my bird. No. Yeah, using a technique without enough stamina will hurt the TemTem and you won't be able to attack on your next turn. So, stamina represents how many techniques they have. Techniques can still be used if there's not enough stamina, but using them without the required stamina will overexert the TemTem and will hurt itself. After overexerting one turn, which apparently I just did and I missed it, the TemTem won't be able to use any techniques on the next turn, so they'll be forced to rest or swap. To avoid this, a TemTem can rest during a turn. Resting will restore a large potion of stamina in addition to the base stamina restored each turn. Gotcha. So, let's go ahead and do that. And then they're overexerted last turn, so we're going to actually swap them out. And we're just going to throw in Swally. Why not? Just to get the extra experience, Never hurts. There we go. Let's get some experience going. See if we can't level someone up soon. And I'm earning some money. I'm extorting people by defeating them with my TemTem. That's the important part. I think we're gonna throw you up here just to have you around. And we're gonna see what's over here in the TemTem grassy area. There's a pick-a-pack! We can complete the quests! This is what matters. This is what truly, truly matters. Okay, that's only a half. So this is a wind type, good to know. And this is where evasion comes in. So they're going to avoid whatever I do next. Now I can go ahead and do toxic to you. I'm just gonna go ahead and stare at them to kind of just get that stuff, get their defense down. Because basically what I want to do is I want their evasion to go away. Yeah, they're alert, but no, actually they're not alert. So I'm actually going to use hypnosis. And I'm going to wait. Because I want... Oh, did I just overexert Orphil? Oh no. Oh no! Oof, that took some damage. Okay. But they're asleep, and that's the important part. So, Orphil's gonna wait, and then we're gonna use a TemTem card. Because we want to catch a pick-a-pack. We've been seeing them so much. I mean, I'm probably not gonna use them, but there is a side quest that wants us to use the pick-a-pack to have it. So, friendship, immune to allies' offensive techniques. Oh, that's kind of cool, because we saw a TemTem that could have it where a special move will heal someone. So if they're just immune to the damage, that means they could actually be hit with a damaging ability, be immune to it, and actually start regenerating health. So that's kind of cool. It's all about seeing how they can match together, you know? You gotta see that sort of thing. Okay, let's see here. So, we're all pretty low. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that TemTem, or Temessence file, whatever that's, yeah, Temessence. Just so we can keep going, and I am gonna head back, though, to the other side. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put Swally in front, we're gonna put you in front for different kind of types, and we'll go from there. But yeah, we're gonna head back, now that we have a pick-a-pack, we're gonna wanna go all the way back and show that kid that wanted to see one, you know, hey, here's a real life pick-a-pack. Pick-a-pack, pick-a-pack. I can say the words, I promise I can. Just might not be now. So we're gonna go ahead. We're going to, I don't know why I actually made it back having to battle. So let me just fill up the vial then while we're over here. And let's go ahead and get our pick-a-pack out. So we're gonna go ahead. We're just gonna put it in for the Orphle. We're gonna come back. So I'm not leaving my Orphle in the box. That would be crazy. I love that TemTem. But we are gonna go ahead and go into the house and put the pick-a-pack in the front. Do you have my piggy? Pretty please? Here's my pick-a-pack. Oh, it's so cute. It is cute. Oink, oink, yay, piggy. Can I hold it? Sure. Oh, it's so fluffy. Look how it moves its little wings. I wish Liana were here to see it. It likes you. This is amazing. Look what I have, Dad. Hey, friend, what's your name? Testabolt's a friend. Thank you so much, Testabolts. One day I'll have my own pick-a-pack, too. Glad to inspire you. Take this Revive. I want it in a raffle, but Dad won't let me play with TemTem till I'm older, so you can have it. Ooh, a Revive is nice. Because that, for those that don't know kind of what revives generally do in these games, revives will go ahead and bring back a knocked out TemTem. But during battle, because that's where the vial is great, outside of battle. But if you have to deal with one that's knocked out during battle that you need, these are awesome. This will bring him back. As you see, it goes to 50% health and stamina. It's awesome. So getting more of them before we can actually buy them well is really awesome. So we're going to go back, though. Bye-bye, pick-a-pack. Nice to meet you, but nope. We're going to go ahead and take you out, and we're going to put you in there. And onward. But I was just like, we finished a side quest. I was not going to, you know, sit around and not do it, you know? I'm going to forget to go back if I don't do it, let's be honest here. I am very forgetful, and that will not work out well if I don't go back and do it right away. Whew. Okay. Time to dominate. Bonk. Bonk. Oh my gosh, it didn't get rid of them. Come on. It was close though, but okay, let's get some experience here. Maybe we'll start leveling up some of them. Nope, not quite, but getting some of that nice experience gain, you know, it's always going to be good. Yeah, so like I said, I wanted to check this area out, not because I think I can do anything over here, but yeah, so you can climb up here and basically go through the grass and get through. But there's also a space down there that we can't get to because we can't climb. But we'll be able to climb soon enough, but for now, we're just going to keep going this way, right? Yeah. So basically we have to kind of go around to get to these areas instead of just where we could cut through here if we wanted to do it quickly once we have climbing gear. I have no idea when we get climbing gear. I will mention that. So if you play this and you know, feel free to mention it. But hey, I know you're Testabolts, aren't you? That's right. Ha! I knew it. Oh boy, you've grown quick. I remember when you were a whiny toddler, always running after your pick-a-pack. So you don't recognize me? I'm Carmen. Oh yes. Ha! So you do remember Remarkable. And you're Ina's kid. I remember you playing in Star years ago before I left to train in Arissola, excuse me. Sen Kazalu. Kalazu. I am gonna take that all again. Years ago, before I left the train to Arissola, Sen Kalazu. I have not been Czar for ages. How is she doing? She's fine, thanks. Good to hear that. She must be a bit lonely that you're flying solo. I should have a coffee with her to catch up. Well, what have you been up to? Spent some time with academia, and then I entered into the Arissola dojo to hone my technique. Then I did some traveling, working there, here and there to earn some pansuns. Pansuns, by the way, is the money. So in case that comes up, I don't call it pansuns because I'm still trying to get used to it, but that's what it is. I spent some time in the Mirzile? Oh, sure. Learning how to use my nature TemTem more effectively, and then I was in Kisowa for a while. How I missed the mountains and that herbal tea. Yeah, I don't know where any of these are, by the way. I have not gotten that far in the world, but I'm sure that they're fun places. Anyway, now that I'm back in Denise, I should pay the old town a visit. Say hi to Aina. Show me what you've learned. Haha, we used to pretend fight with stuffed TemTem when you were 8, remember? Now we're having a real battle. How time flies. Okay, so it was a while ago that I was 8. So this might actually be kind of a, high school age, if not later, kind of the way this apprentice thing works. I presume like high school age is my guess. So you're not 10 years old being thrown out into the world. That's cool. You're actually kind of the kind of high school age to go train at the academia. Oh no! That didn't hit for as much as I hoped, but... Oh no, Swally, no! So much so much toxic. Sorry, it's not poison. It is toxic. Well crap, I guess Orifil, come out. Because you're also toxic, so you're not going to take as much damage from the crazy toxic shenanigans. Actually, what is toxic to toxic? I don't actually know. Toxic to toxic is lower, so yeah, so it'll just be normal damage. Whereas... we're gonna go ahead and just rest you here. Interesting, so that one doesn't do as well. So what are they then? So if I'm attacking with nature, they're not wind. They might also be nature then, I wonder. Huh. Interesting. Oh, that's probably the evolved form of Swally. Oh, I catch on quick. Don't worry about me. I catch on quick. So Toxic Fang to you, and we'll just do Bubbles. Well, you're nature, so... Yeah, I'll just do Bubbles, why not? Because we got rid of one of them. That's the important part. Nope, not quite there. Almost there, but not quite. We'll just kind of get rid of them with this little move. You're doing great, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you. This is where I have to relearn everything because I don't know any of these TemTem. And although you can kind of figure it out sometimes, for instance, that was flying, but it's only nature. It's not wind as well, probably. And so you have to kind of relearn what these all do. I bet she's proud of you. Well, thank you, Carmen. Thank you. I bet she is. So we are going to go ahead and... Well, before I go backwards, do we have any place to heal coming up? I do not see a place to heal, so we do have to go all the way back. Because I don't want to use the vial right now and then have all this way that I have to wait to get there. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to start heading back, because we want Swally to evolve. And basically, in a lot of these games, evolution just means generally better stats. It's just how it is. So you want to get them to evolve so they have better stat things and, base stats and things. So we're going to go back here and we're going to heal them up. At least we got, the Koyish to... We got them to at least a level 11 kind of feel, so that's good. And then we can go ahead. We'll do this. That might be a good pairing. I do like this feature, being able to switch it on the fly, so I have to go into here, go to squad, move them around. It is really nice that they just have this little feature down here where you can just move them quick. Because I am lazy and I don't want to go through the whole process, and so I can just quickly swap them around, and as I'm actually running, which is cool, and I can make sure that then I just have them where I want. Well, because I am there's flair for the dramatic. Feather Gatling! Destroy them! Cool. Oh, they're almost there. Ah. Almost there. Okay. Come on. You can even see it down there. You can't even see where the break is between the end of it and the experience. It's so close. Oh, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm just impatient. I just want all my TemTem to be wonderful, and that's all. You know, it's just how it happens. Okay, what's here? Upper Indigo Lake. Oh, gotcha. So this is like, you know, the upper portion. Maybe that's lower or something. Or that's lower. I don't know. But I presume something goes on with all this water. I just can't go in the water. So I presume there's a way maybe there to go through or something. I don't know. And it's very pretty. There's an item over there that I want. Because I just want all the items. But okay, so let's see. So we have a battle right there and no way around it. So battle it is. Oh look, a peasant in typical southern Denise garb. How authentic. Urbanite. Sorry, friend. He's a bit of a big city boy. So would you care for... Who are you calling a city boy? I'm just appreciating the rich and varied wildlife of the region. I will have no problem fighting them. Oh, no, no, no. I'll crush you. I understand that. I love it. The other one's like, I understand the feeling. Like, yeah. It's showtime, peasant. Wow. Yeah, no, no, no. I'm going to destroy them. They called me peasant, and I will not take that. I'm like, just because I'm wearing, nice shirt and shorts does not make me a peasant. Thank you very much. Ooh, we have a mental. So what? So mental, electric, digital, and crystal. Well, that's fun because I don't have my crystal out, or my digital. Now, melee is not great, which is fine. So melee out and normal. Okay, so this is not too bad to just go ahead. And then against melee, mental and digital. So digital will be great against it in general, and we don't have any of that. So we're gonna go ahead and poison you. And let's see, we want to have enough next turn, so let's go ahead and just kind of go this route. Well, they kicked me. And I am going to get them pretty far down. So now I'm going to go over here, and then we're going to shrill voice on both of them. Hypnosis on who? No, not on my toucan Sam. No. So I'm going to go ahead and, I think, swap out Swally, go for Breadcrumb. And then still try to put a shrill voice with Sam. Because if I'm just going to crush them, I need to go for my digital TemTem. The one that I have very early, again, thanks to Breadcrumb. Oh good, it damaged itself due to overexertion. Awesome. We like that. Sam is no longer asleep and is now alerted. Okay, so we're going to do digital on you, and then we're going to use Feather Gatling on you. Bye. Bye there. Nice knowing ya. Look at that. There's some leveling up. Oh, is that the... They're evolving! Oh, I love the evolutions on these because it's the whole digital format kind of way. So it definitely lends a bit from Digimon if you kind of look even that direction, where you can feel that kind of data feel where it's evolving. Oh, I love it. So it wants... Oh yeah, it just learned Windblade. I will take that. Awesome, awesome. Will not... But how? Yep. Well, guess what? That's how it works. It's impossible. Back to the city, boy. How dare you? That's only right. Good fight. Let's go, you. The other one's just like, yep, that's how it goes. Now, the cool part, I can sit on benches in this game. That's all you need. Work in progress content. So yeah, so this is apparently going to be content at some point. This is probably one of the finishing touches or things they add later, but this is where I talk about early access, is that there is stuff here where, they probably have a quest, because it talks about having a quest inside, but You know, we can't actually go into it yet. It does not exist officially, you know, in terms of content. Oh, whoops, I didn't trade up my TemTem. How's it going? I'm more of a fighter. Huh. We're called TemTem Tamers, not TemTem Fighters for a reason. It's not about the fights, it's about the relationship you develop with your TemTem. Of course, that translates to better fights when you have that trust. Let me show you. Uh-huh. That sounds like someone who thinks they're better than me, Isabel. Seems like there's a lot of judgment happening on this route here. Okay, so, something I need to check. Yes, they are now nature and wind, so I need to swap them out because we're against electric. And as you'd expect in most games, electric is going to wail on wind. So we definitely don't want them out right now. So we're going to go ahead and switch for fighting electric. Earth is good, crystal is good. Okay, so putting out Smazy is probably making more sense. And then, is wind good against nature or anything? Or no, is electric good? Sorry, is electric good against nature? Electric's not good against nature, not so good against toxic. So we're going to go ahead and switch them out for Orphill then. Because otherwise the electric is going to completely rake us over the coals. So, we actually have some type advantages, so we're going to go ahead and use them instead. You know, yeah, we'll take some damage, but that will be fine. But see, it's taking less damage, and that's the important part. Ooh, they upped the speed for them. Okay, so I want to use the Earth on one of them. We'll do the bigger one. And then I'm going to go Toxic Fang on this one to see if I can get rid of it. Yep. Because the ability basically has me do a lot of toxic damage. So. Oh, they also have wind moves. I forgot about that. They're electric and wind, which is why I want them. They're, you know, because that's why you can't do Earth, is because Earth is not good against wind. So they're actually a really good type combination, in my opinion. But so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and try to kind of hit you down, and then we have to switch you out. Let's go switch you out for Sam. Let's do that. Now that might mean they get hit by an electric move, but I have to kind of risk it now because I have so many wind is the problem. Why are you beating up on my Smazy? Stop that. I have no idea what this thing is, so... You know what? Actually, no. We're going to go ahead, we're going to strike on that, and then we're going to Shrill Voice here, and that should get rid of the Genki. Oh my gosh, you're doing so much damage to me. This might actually get really rough now. I might have hit the point where it's actually starting to say, okay, you know what you're doing. Let's go ahead and really test you now. I'm like, oh no, please. Please no. Okay, so we're going to hope that... Okay, we're going to go ahead and pull out Smazy. We're going to put in Paharic. And then we're going to go ahead and switch you out for Loyal. Lowly? I'm good. Lowly? I like Lowly. Let's go with it. I just don't want any of them to pass. I want them all to have the experience from this battle, and so I have to kind of keep them alive. Okay, well that does half. Cool. So that's helpful. Now they also are very low, which does not help. So Wind Burst on you, and let's go ahead and just do a quick Poison on you. Good, they're starting to slap that one around. I get rid of that one. Ooh, Poison. Wait, Poison. What is Toxic good against? Oh, Toxic is good against water? This is what you learn when you read. Reading the type chart explains the type chart. Let's do Windblade over here, and let's just do the Poison. Okay, we made it out. None of them went away, so we're good there. Okay, let's see here. Using the vial. I love how it's like, hey, by the way, this is a great time to use that vial. You know, it only has one charge, but will recharge every time you use a healing machine or when a character restores your squad. I love how... This is Aina, by the way. This is my mom, back from the starting village, if you didn't see the first stream. So, she can also fill it up. But I love how it's like, hint, hint, you should use that vial now. Hint, hint, wink, wink, use the vowel. Yeah, where it's just like, which, I mean, it makes sense, because this is probably where the lowest that I've had my whole party at. I mean, they're all in the red. Like, it is the best time, but I'm like, I've also used it, and, you know, that's how the, you know, MMOs, it waits for, like, the perfect time to give you the tutorial. So I definitely will say, like, that's one thing about general MMOs I can't fault TemTem for this, but in general MMOs will try to guide you, but the problem is if you've played games like this, obviously I'm ahead of that. I'm like, oh, a vial, yep, it will heal everything, cool, I'll do this, 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 you know. Whereas I think, you know, obviously if you're starting out new, that might be something that you might not have thought about, like, oh, I completely forgot I had a vial, awesome, so. Okay, well okay, that's one that wants to battle in general, so we're just gonna run past them. Oh, and there's some battle. Holy crap, that's a big TemTem. Here comes a TemTem trainer. I haven't seen you at the dojo. I don't remember you from my time at the academia, so you must be new. I study at the academia. Excellent, make sure to attend all classes. Yeah, I totally attended classes there. It's the only way to make the most of TemTem and excel in battle. For instance, what do you know about synergy? I've heard about it. Listen up. When you're fighting alongside a friend, it matters which TemTem you're using. It matters a lot. If you have the right combination of TemTem, you can greatly improve damage. I see. Say you're using a fire type TemTem, and your friend is also using a suitable type of fire TemTem. Then you might both increase your fire damage. It won't work if your friend's using a different type. That might be the difference between victory and defeat, so you should learn about synergy and try to use it to your advantage. That's a pro tip for you. Thanks. My pleasure. I love helping new tamers. That's what TemTem fighting is all about. Solidarity and friendship. I like it. I like it. That is something to base anything off of. Solidarity and friendship. That is basically what I would say, like, new subsets of the internet, basically. That's all they have, is just solidarity and friendship. Let's practice a bit, shall we? Oh, great. Are they going to have a synergistic move or something that I have to deal with? Oh, great. They have... Both of them are evolved, because they're both definitely evolved things I have not seen before. I am loving this TemTem, though, as I'm seeing it. I mean, it looked like just a normal kind of squid octopus thing, but it's going in some dark directions, and I'm enjoying that. I think we're going to go ahead and kick... Oh, wow, there's a 14 already? Oh my god. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and really try to get rid of the 10 right away, because I think that's going to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is powerful. That also apparently poisoned me? And that apparently poisons... Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh good, but wind is good against that one. So that's something. Do we have a special or... I think Martial Strike is technically... Wait, let me go back. Yeah, I think this is technically a special type move. So we're going to do that to you. And then we're going to swap out Paharic. And who's going to be good against water? Probably this is going to be good against water. So we'll go for the Aurifil. This is where I'm learning all of those techniques and how to effectively type advantage. Yep, 1/4 of the damage, and I have poisoned immunity. Holy crap, that is very good. This is basically the counter to them, and that's because I'm not supposed to have it yet. So that's probably why. So let's go ahead. Smazy is still around. We're probably going to swap them out, though, just to get some extra experience on things. So let's go ahead and... Is water bad to water? Water is bad to water, so we're going to throw out Breadcrumb. And we're just going to do a nice Toxic Fang on you and see what happens. Breadcrumb coming out. You're the next contestant on I Have TemTem. Does not matter, you're just going to get some experience, though. Cool. Well, that actually went kind of well for us. We are definitely... I'm starting to feel a little... We're hitting that level point where we're not over-leveled anymore. Could have been better, but it's a good start. Well played, Tamer. Yeah, it totally went okay, and I have TemTem that now are severely damaged. How close am I to the next town? That's the question. Not very close. And so that's where I might need to go. Well, let's go over here. There might be something over here with that whole thing going on. So let's go check that out. You know, there's no tall grass, so maybe there'll be no battles or anything. Yeah, I'm not seeing any, so that's good. Oh, it's boarded up. What is this? Malachite. Find furniture from denizen artisans. Oh, so they're just kind of adding housing now? I've seen that in some of the updates. I haven't gotten to a point where I have a house, but I'm guessing this is probably going to be like where you could get specialty furniture for your specific thing. Excuse me, do you know when Malachite opens? Sorry, no idea. Oh well, I guess I'll wait a few minutes more. Yeah, so this is probably, that's what that is it's going to be furniture you can put in your house, I presume. They just got housing up and running, so it's probably going to come up in the next update. But there's an item right there, isn't there? I didn't see that at first because the person was kind of hiding it. 2 tiny crystal can be sold at a good price. Ooh, I like what you can just sell. Is there another item there and they're blocking it? Can you like not? Yeah, don't block the items. Silicon fragment, high demand and can be sold at a good price. So we got some items to go sell. So maybe that is a good reason to go back now because it looks so close, and I know it looks very close. But at the same time, I don't trust that that's actually how close it is, because that's only like halfway through. So no, I should start heading back, and I'll train TemTem on the way back. That's the thing. So I'll be getting training here in the tall grass on the way back, which will help. So I'll keep leveling up then. Oh, and yeah, we might get some Genki. I do think I want to put Genki in my team. So I definitely don't want. Oh gosh, I don't want multiple. Oh, let's try this. The problem is that Genki kind of counters a lot of my teammates right now. So, but look at that. Because usually that would be very effective. So the electric could be good, you know, in general against digital and water. But the ability on Koish, Koish. There we go. For some reason I got off on saying it. Koish, the ability flips the type advantages, which yes, it's probably not great for a starter TemTem trainer to have, but you know, I'm getting used to it. But so the electric type that usually would be a problem, it does very little damage, and that's why it's very cool to do that. So actually, if I do water, no, water against electric doesn't do anything necessarily. Yeah, so there's actually not in specific anything that would be like, yeah, that's really good against it. So we're just going to go ahead and attack and kind of try to get rid of one. Because the plan is to get rid of one of them, so it's not as difficult to catch the other one. Because when you're having 2 of them attack you, it just takes a lot of time. But, you know, oops, something failed. I missed what failed. Can I rewatch it on stream and things? Nope, too late. The lag isn't that much. Now let's see, can I go ahead? Ice Cubes is going to get them pretty far down, but I think that should be okay. And then we're going to go ahead and... I don't think this will get rid of them, so I think I'm okay to do it, because I don't think it'll do enough damage to them. Yes, haha, I got them just the right spot. Sparks, what does that do? Special attack up. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and we are going to attempt to catch the Genki. Because I do want a nice electric wind. That seems like a really cool combo in this game, and a really powerful combo. Genki! Cold-natured. Instead of getting cold, the TemTem gets froze. Wait. Wouldn't that be bad? Why would you want them to get frozen right away? Wait, let me look this up. I'm sure there's a reason why this exists, but I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So, cold-natured TemTem. Let's see. It's a status. Wait, cold nature is a status condition affecting, affecting trait and a signature trait of Genki. Whenever they do it, yeah, this seems. Yeah, impact is bad. Okay, so I'm not reading into this wrong. It is actually a bad thing to have. So while I'm already looking stuff up. So it will level up after 27 level up. So it's gonna be a bit on that, but. Let's just 2 traits. And, okay, so let me go ahead. Let me put this into my Tem deck. And then I'm going to check it out. It seems like it has 2 bad traits. And so you almost like have to evolve it to make it good. which is an interesting strategy to take. Let me go ahead and filter by captured. And we'll look at Genki. Botanophobia. Damage taken from nature techniques is increased by 50%. Okay, yeah, so they're both not great, although a nature attacking a wind, yeah, that'd be normal. Okay. Interesting. So it wants you to level these up because both of these are bad. So yeah, you got to be careful where you can get frozen, but the type advantage is very good at this point in the stage. So I guess that's kind of maybe the trade-off is they know it's a good type pairing, and so you put a bad trait with it, so it balances it, which is very interesting because I don't think, unless I'm wrong, I don't think there's anything necessarily negative in, you know, like Pokemon or Digimon things. I don't think there's anything where it's like, oh, that trait is going to make it detrimental to you. There's ones that are like, oh, it's not great, but I don't think there's anything that actually makes you take more damage unless you get a benefit off it, like you take more damage and deal more damage. That is so cool, actually. I'm glad that exists because it gives you a cost for using this that you just have to avoid. So I definitely like cold-natured better, I think, though. Like I noticed there's a lot of talk online about which one that you'd want. But it does sound like taking on a particular type of TemTem this is very bad against, but yeah. So I don't know. I think it's back and forth, but for now we'll keep this one. Worst case, if it's really a problem, we can release it and then get a different one. It's you know, there's a lot of them out in the world. You know, I hate to say it that way, but you know, we don't set on our TemTem for sure. And I mean, we'll check the traits. It might not even be great traits either, so. The problem is that until you catch them, you don't actually see what they are, what their nature is. So it's kind of like, oh, well, that's a problem. The problem is, yet again, I have to trade people out. Because I keep having wind, and now I'm hitting all the Genkis. I didn't see any Genkis before this moment, and then now all of them are happening. And I'm like, my team has a lot of wind. This is bad. This is very, very bad. There we go, got rid of one. Now, I'm actually oh no, Orphle, no! I actually might go ahead and try to catch this one and see if it, because not only one is at 3 levels lower, so it's going to evolve sooner, but it also, they might have the other ability, and if that's the case, I'd probably rather deal with them. Because we don't have a lot of nature moves that we're going up against, so I think that might be better to try to level up the other one, and we'll see kind of from there what happens. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to try to catch this one. I have some Tem cards, I have some money, I'm willing to spend some money. Actually, I want to go ahead, you're going to wait, you're going to do Hypnosis, oh, but that's going to take a lot of your health. No, we don't want to do that. So we're going to go ahead, attempt to catch, and then we're going to do a wait, because then just in case we don't catch them, we can do Hypnosis next. That's what we should do. That's what we should do. Okay, are you a TemTem that I want to keep instead? Yes, Botanophobia. Okay. And this one has a 50 and a 48 for HP. This actually might be a better one for defense, because even if it takes more damage, it has a lot of... It's very beefy. So, I might actually go with the level 5 instead. Yeah, damage taken from nature techniques are increased by 50%. I think that's going to be better early game. I think I might just keep both of them in my, you know, my area and just, you know, leave them there, but I guess Orphle's not bad if they go down because they are already level 12, so it's not like we're missing anything experience-wise for them. They're already ahead of the game. But yeah, because I used the vial, right? Yeah, it's now empty. That's what I thought. So it actually tells you it's empty. Interesting. So in case you like forgot and you didn't fill it in or something, filled up. Cool. So we made it back. We're almost to the next place, which I believe is Arissola. I believe it just gets you to the next place. I've actually not gotten there. We have gotten to the extent of what my first playthrough did before I reset it for the stream. So I don't know how things are going to go, but at this point, I think I have to put away Lily. I so love them. Well, let's check the details of Paharic. Because they can't fall asleep. Maybe I gotta put Paharic away. Because this is just basic wind, and right now basic wind is I already have a basic wind that's better. So we're gonna put you in there. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Putting any of them away is just tough at this point, which, I mean, in fairness is, you know, what you want to see. You want to love them. So we're going to put them away, and I think we're going to bring in the level 5 Yankee again, because that's the one that not only will go sooner, it has a lot of moves, so it's not the problem. It has good stats here, and that's the important stuff. Now, special attack's a little funky, so when we do, you know, these electric types, it's going to be very rough, but, you know, we'll kind of... Well then, what's the other one for details? Yeah, the other one's also rough down here. Okay, so yeah, so this one's just not great stats. So I don't want to release it yet, but I'll probably release it in the future. I probably will. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna kind of switch stuff around a bit. This is our team right now then. Cool, 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 cool. So let's go ahead and check the squad. Let's make sure that those that need the experience. There we go. And let's go ahead and check, we have some stuff to sell from what I understand now. We have silicon fragments and tiny crystals. So now we got a fair amount of money, so let's go ahead and we can buy stuff. So what do we have for Tem cards? We have 11, so let's just go ahead, we'll get 4 more again. We'll go back up to 15. We have a revive, we have ethers, we have balms. We don't have any awakeners or antidotes, so maybe I'll get one of each, just to have it. Never hurts to kind of have that extra little bit at some point, you know. Now, I do think also, just because we're getting close to Arissola, and I think this is a good time, I'm actually going to take a short break, just kind of, you know, make sure I have drinks, maybe get a little gummy bear snack or something, and we're going to be right back. So, I will see you in a little bit. Don't go too far away, but also make sure stretch, take care of yourself. All that important stuff. So, see you in a bit. Hello! I'm back. Got my gummy bears, you know. That's the important part of stream. I mean, if I didn't go get gummy bears during break, would I even be, you know, me? So. But no, just a little dash of sugar to keep me going. Okay, so we have a nice floating TemTem here. Now, because they're level 5, we're going to have to train them up a little bit, so we probably aren't going to go too far. We want to get a few levels on them. But there's a lot of wind TemTem at this point, so we should be able to kind of level them up pretty quickly. Just as I say that, 2 neutral TemTem show up. Come on. So I think we're just going to switch them out. We're going to go ahead and we're going to switch them out for... Let's hold up, Sam. That way they get the experience, but they're not actually getting harmed. Just saves for more time. So much nibbling on my Sam. What's going on? Here we go. Got rid of one of them. Let's get rid of the other one. Oh, now you're gonna try to act cute and make me all, you know, sad for it? No. Not allowed. Okay, what do we got? There we go. All gone. A bunch of experience across the board. So Ali actually leveled up a bit. You know, all that fun stuff. Come on, win TemTems. Come on. Now, is wind good against earth though? That's what I'm curious. It does not matter. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do wind blade on you, and we're going to kick you. Seems like a good plan. Oop, not quite enough, but pretty good. We'll take it. Oh my gosh, Maisie, no! Let's put out breadcrumb. Oh. Well, that was weird. Oh, I hit Sparks, not DC Beam. So I just upped the special attack of the opponent. No, I wanted to do that. Oopsies. There we go. That was what my plan was. Reading the technique tells you about the technique. Yeah, let's go ahead and put Arissola. Get a full, well-rounded experience across the board, you know? Do it the RPG format way of doing things. Just put everybody out in a battle, then they all get experience. We definitely have to go use that vial, though. I mean, could I just go back to there? Yes. Do I have to? No, so why would I do it? Might as well just stick around. Well, maybe I'll go back here a little bit, actually. I know it's gonna not level up my other ones at all, but it might be good just to have it where we hit a lot more wind ones, and I think there's a lot more wind ones back here. because we want to we want to be able to use electric. Now, Tateru keeps popping up. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Let's go ahead, hit you with that. There we go. Tenderness, cap. Reduce the attack of my Smazy. We're just gonna end it with a Wind Blade or a Martial Strike. We'll see what happens first. Martial Strike hits first. Awesome. So that was a bad example, although Genki is still getting a lot of experience here, so maybe it's not the end of the world to go back here and just kind of deal with some lower level ones so you can do more training. You know? That'd be a bad idea. There we go. There's the wind ones I'm looking for. DC beam on you. Kick on you. Whoosh. Double damage. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, if we're only getting one at a time though, it's gonna be actually pretty long to level up Genki here. But once we get them to 7, if it's taking a while, then we'll go ahead and switch to the next area. But yeah, we want to get them 2 like this, where we're defeating them at the same time. But DC beam on you, sand splatter on you. Wow, that didn't actually get rid of him. Interesting. Good to know. Go ahead. We're going to Wind Blade on you and Tail Strike on you then. Bonk. Goodbye, Pajero. Nope, not quite enough to get rid of Tateru. I'm gonna nibble on my Smazy. Actually, I should level up here in a little bit. DC Beam, or we'll do Martial Strike. That should actually get rid of it. Oh, DC Beam got it earlier. The level ups, they're doing something. Or the priority level, because they're still priority level in certain things. Awesome, awesome. Let's go ahead. Now that they're level 7, I think we can kind of go up to where the level 6s were and mess with that. Might as well heal while we're passing it though, so let's do that quick. I love how here's my team that originally started, these 2, and then like here's all these other things I've ended up with, and it was like, but those, what about those? I still have 3 wind on my team, and that's something I'm definitely gonna have to fix, but at this point it's better to just go ahead and accept it as it is, you know? You know, I'm probably gonna trade out Lowly in my next TemTem that I catch, especially if it's kind of a water-based one, because I have a water-based one now though, so that doesn't make sense. What would I probably do? Maybe when I get like crystal, or if I start getting to the point of any mental, you know, fire, that kind of direction. I have something else. I might want to trade them out, because at this point there's not a whole lot that nature's giving me when I already have a nature that's better. I hate to say it that way, but that's better. Hit you with some sand, and then hit you with some wind. Sounds like a plan. You're gonna nibble on me, fair enough. And you're gonna scratch on Smazy, fair enough. We're now gonna DC Beam on you, and Martial Strike on you. Get rid of you. Get some good experience. Keep scratching Genki, stop it. But that should get some good experience for Genki. Yeah, this is where we have to grind. So because if we're adding in TemTem of varieties that are going to be low level for what we've already done, this is what's going to happen. I have a circling Ajani, so we might have an Ajani appearance on stream. Nope. No Ajani appearance? Nope. He's too busy investigating. So, maybe in a little bit. We'll see. He might come back up and say, yep, I want to snuggle now. I'll just kind of leave that open in case he does. You know, he's definitely on the prowl right now. He's looking for stuff to, you know, looking for bugs to kill and all that fun stuff. Go ahead, switch out Genki, put in Sam, and Sand Splatter on you. Just trying to get the, you know, inherent thing. Now, from what I understand, eventually there is actually some gear that you can put on that will share experience with those not in battle, so you could level them up without having them in battle, but we're definitely not to that point, so. Switch out Smazy for, let's do, will be the, yeah, or Phil would technically be the next person, that would make sense. Stop attacking the new one that comes out, because then they have to go out again. Wind Blade on you. Toxic Fang on you. Bye-bye! That is my good move, for sure. That is the good word. Yeah. And that's knocked out. And we're gonna swap you to there, and then just keep going. Because we might as well get all of them low before we use any vials and stuff, but... Have we caught a scale yet? I can't remember. Yeah, we did. Okay, we already caught one. I was like, I just couldn't remember if we had, and it's like, well. Yeah, because Earth, if I attack Earth, you don't want to do it with electric, but wind is fine. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, get rid of you first. No, don't nibble on Genki. Oh, crap. This is why I've been trading them out, and I was not thinking. I was like, yeah, it'll be fine, I'm sure. And it's like, no, that's not how that works. But the good news is that the vial does revive, and so I'm not as worried, but it is kind of annoying to just forget about that. Because I'm not trying to level up the rest of my team, I'm trying to level up the under-leveled one. So yeah, them leveling up is awesome, but it's not getting me where I need to go, is the problem. So, okay, backpack, vial, all of them, exit, exit. And then we'll run around and try to level up a bit. Try to get some experience for the Genki. And I think we're gonna run into water pretty soon, and so it will help if we're running into water type to do stuff, but we still have to get there is the problem. Oh, they keep nibbling on the lower level one. Stop that. Stop that stuff. There we go. Martial Strike. It's gone. Because Tateru does some serious damage, is the problem. We're almost to leveling up both of them, though, so that's a good sign. What else you got for me? Maybe this one patch of grass is just like all Tateru, and that's just how it is, and I just need to go further in to not have this, but it's definitely seeming very commonly that that's what's going on. Are you good? Oh my gosh. This is gonna be so long to train them because all I'm getting is Taterus. Oh, fair enough. But I'll get rid of these ones. We'll get the experience for it. Ooh. Show off. Okay, so it just raises attack generally. However, if used in combination with another melee one, you get Vigor for 3 turns. Which, what does Vigor do? If I knew what Vigor did, I probably would be like, oh yeah, it's really good, but what's Vigor? Status conditions, what does Vigor do? Let's see. It does not say what Vigor does. Am I losing? Wait, Invigorated is probably what Vigor gives, yeah. The stamina cost of techniques used by a vigorized TemTem decreases by 50%. Okay, gotcha. So this would be basically, not only with that, but the cost of there. Huh. I don't think I want to change it out because I don't think I'm gonna. I don't have any other melee right now, so it's not gonna give me anything. So I think I'm just gonna back and I'm gonna leave it in the. That's gonna just be a side one. You know, we can always switch it in if we do get a melee in the future that we want to match it with. But at this point, I think it's better just to go ahead and say nope. It's probably not gonna happen for right now. But rip the soft-looking non-Pokemon. Which one are you talking? Oh, the Genki, yeah. Now did I use my TemTem vial already? I can't remember exactly 'cause I've been using it so much. Yeah, it's empty. Okay, well, back to the Temporium and to do some more healing because I really want to use this one because the type advantages seem very good to have, but the problem is we have to be careful with that. So. Okay, so let's go head out again. Can I just level up my Genki? That's just all I want. I just want to level them up. That's all. But let's go further in because I think I'm getting a lot of the basically getting a lot of the what am I trying to say? I'm getting a lot of the Taterus way back, and I think that's causing a lot of the issues. Okay, so if I'm doing a mirror match here, let's see. So if I fight with electric, it's bad against electric, but good against wind, so it's going to be a regular attack. If I attack with wind, it's bad against electric and bad against winds. Okay, so I want to be attacking with electric when I go the mirror match here. And then earth is good against electric. So yep, so I'll do, although not good against wind, so this will be a standard attack. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. And then I'll probably use Wind Blade against the melee, yep. And then I'll just go ahead, we'll do it again. The Martial Strike probably hit, or the DC Beam, and then they're done. See? So that's going to be quicker. If we get to this later stage where it's actually a pretty good matchup, I think we're going to just go quicker. So, level 8, nice. That's what we want to see. Some nice leveling. Let's go ahead and check the squad now that I have them leveled up. We want to have them in, and then this will be good, yeah. Cool, so we're just going to keep running through the grass. We have a vial behind us, so that should help. And we're just going to try to get a little further, especially because we're just seeing Genkis. You know, that's going to help if we just do that. Now, I do have bombs. I can use the bomb if, like, one gets low for some reason, but you know me, I'm going to probably not do that. Okay, so actually, how is that matchup? So, if I'm attacking with nature, it's just general. Okay, there's not good or bad. Okay, cool. Then I'll just do that. Because actually, I have a pretty good attack with Chlorophyll just based on the stats, and so that's going to help power through things. Cool. If I just keep hitting one Genki... Oh. This is probably going to be two of them now, just watch. Oh no, it's just one still. Okay. If I just keep hitting one Genki, I'm probably actually going to rip through them pretty quick. Oh, this one's actually stronger, so we probably won't rip through them, but... Oh, or maybe we will. Oh, because that one had Botanophobia. Oh, that's really good because I have the Nature TemTem out right now. Oh, this is going to go much quicker than if that's the case. I didn't even think about that because I didn't take the Botanophobia one. So it's like, oh yeah, no, I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so yeah, we already went this way. That was the way. Now let's check. Did I miss any items? No, I didn't. There were just two there. But someone had been blocking it, and so that's what I wanted to make sure. So yeah, we gotta go back this way. This is past anything we've done before, so that's a good sign. We got a scale, okay. Cool, cool. So we'll go ahead. Which one does more damage? Technically the Wind Blade does more damage, so let's do that. And a Sharp Leaf. They're almost down. And then use Scratch against Orphill, fair enough. And we're going to do DC Beam, and we're going to do a Sharp Leaf again. And we're just going to get rid of him. that's how that works. You know, just keep fighting. You'll eventually get to it. Ooh, Genki leveled up. That's awesome. We like that. Get some levels. And we're just gonna keep going because we've almost leveled up the Orphil. So let's keep them out. Ooh, this is a battle though. This might be where we want to use a bomb. Because like I said, I want to keep them out. Yep, let's do it. Okay, battle. Wake up, you. We have company. Huh? What? Get ready to be beaten. By both of us. Shut up and follow my lead. Let's see your TemTem stranger. I'll fight you both. Oh yes, you will. TemTem up. Let's do this. Yep, fair enough. Baoli and... Okay, so that's a nature wind, which I think toxic should be good against. Yeah, so... See, nature wind, I should be able to do electric is gonna be fine. Wind is gonna be not fine. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. Actually, I might as well just go against you. It's pretty good against you, and then yeah, and then we're just gonna worst case gonna do that. But the electric move should finish off the Paharic. That's the plan. It didn't actually. Okay, cool. So Sharply's gonna finish him off then fully. Bye bye. Bye bye. I'm not gonna sing it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. Because I totally will. Y'all know it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and I think we're going to use... Okay, that one's just gonna be nature or just wind, so... Actually, we can do oh, nope, you didn't like that. So we're gonna do that against you, because this is gonna be really good against both, so, but we're gonna get rid of the higher level one with it, basically. Oh, that move is so good. It just crushes any nature. So good. No, don't put toxic things on my Genki. What are you doing? Yuki, what does that do? Oh, that's a water type. This is perfect. Perfect! Have all the types that we want. Okay, go over here, and then you're going to do something. Actually, let's go back. So you're going to Windblade there. And then you're going to Sharp Leaf here, because if you're water, then the grass should do well. Yep. Okay. You gotta think it through. Once I talk it through, though, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, I might not be able to hit them for as much with this blade here. Oh no, still got him. Nice. So I think that's the end of the battle then, at this point. Yep, Genki's up to level 10. I like it. I like it. I've earned 111 Pansons. That's nice. And the poison just squared off for Genki. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to switch you out. And, you know what, actually, that's double wind. We don't want that. So let's go ahead and put the melee in. Because there's definitely grass here, so that's good to know. And then if you go over here... What's this? What the... Hello, stranger. What brings you here? The views. Ah, breathtaking, aren't they? Sometimes I sit here for hours and wonder if this is how the high abovers look down on us. How small and insignificant we must look for. Anyway, I'm interested in changing the perspective. This little high-angle view we have here is just a taste of what's been looked from high above. Of course, I'm not crazy enough to plan anything regarding the high above. Don't worry, I just want to see if you understand. Suppose we could see little Denise from above the clouds. So, of course, I thought of hiring an airship to take pictures, but that'd be way too expensive. I'm just a gifted amateur with intellectual curiosity. But you could help. How? You're a tamer, aren't you? We could use a properly trained flying TemTem. We need a TemTem strong enough to carry a camera and well trained to get us exactly the shots we want. Do you think you could help with that? I could give a little reward. Sure, for science. Let's do this. Take a look at your Tempedia. Maybe this one. There's this. Yes, this one. Bring me this one. Barn. I don't think it's intelligent enough. Okay. This is a serious difference. A pigback can't fly. Barn sheet? Yes, that's what we need. Strong but also intelligent. I don't know what a barn sheet is. So, you know, if we can find a barn sheet in the future. Oh wait, do I have it in the TemTem view? Like I can actually see it. Let's see. Let's filter for scene. No, I don't think I have. If I sort by name, I should be able to find it. Yeah, I don't see one. I don't know one yet. So, okay. Well, that will just be a future endeavor then, for that quest. You look at that, the lake. I'd love to jump here and splash in the water. Wouldn't that be super cool? Just like a movie. Yeah, what's this? Bungee jumping prohibited. Oh, I don't think I have a way to bungee jump in this game, but good to know. And what's over here? So it allows me to go up here. That might just be some cool paths and things. So we got through there, and then do we have a... Oh, I was like, do we have a battle? Oh, there's a battle. Good day, fellow tamer. I've never seen you around these parts. First time on the trail? How are you liking? They're lovely. Aren't they? Best antidote for city life. So let's enjoy them to the fullest. Let's do some fighting. Fair enough. Let's do some fighting. Psypat, a water type. This'll be wonderful. Let's do it. Now, does Earth suffer an issue against water? Yes. Okay, so that makes sense in my head. So in this one, we'll just want to do a regular kick then. Oh, you're level 18. I just noticed that. That's scary. I don't like that, I'll be honest. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out for... You're doing toxic stuff? I mean... I'm gonna go to Sam just because Sam is beefy. That's my big thought process. Just throw Sam out because Sam has a lot of points here. Oh, oh my goodness. Okay, that's really not good. So we're going to switch out Genki now for... let's do Breadcrumb, why not? And then this is going to be a Feather Gatling to hopefully get rid of them is the idea, but... Because if it's just one level 18, you're going to get more moves than them, so it's actually not terrible. But when I saw that, I was like, oh, that doesn't look good. So that will get rid of Psypat. Psypot. It's probably Psypot, actually. That's probably the way to say it. You got me. Well done, fellow tamer. Yes, thank you. I try. So... Do we have any other trainers? Let's go ahead and heal up just in case with the vial. Just in case, you know, you never know. And there's items over here, so this is perfect to come this way. Let's see, what do we got? 1 Balm Plus. Restores 70 hit points. Ooh, that's nice. I like it. And an Ether Plus. Restores 45 stamina. Okay, cool. So it's basically there's a plus that upgrades it at some point. Is there a battle over here? I can't tell. No. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Arissola. Ooh, that's interesting. So when I came in there, it kind of changed color a little bit, or it got a little purpley. I like it. Nice day for a walk. What's up? Nothing. It's always something here. But I'm keeping an eye on Liliana while I read the papers. I presume Liliana is a kid somewhere? Wherever they are. Anything over here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Dojo of Arissola, Dojo Master Sophia. Trainees welcome. Okay. Sorry, Tamer, but the dojo is closed. You can't come in. Why is it closed? The Dojo Master's not in. We're waiting for her to come back. As a matter of fact, it's taking her longer than usual. I'm starting to worry. Where is she? She said she's going to catch some TemTem around Windward Fort. She took her surfboard, so there's no reason why she's gone so long. With the board, you don't have to come back the long way through the gifted bridges. You just surf your way out of the fort through the river. I'll find Sophia. Where can I find her again? Windward Fort. If you don't have a surfboard, it's easy to find. Get in the water. Is there another route? Scenic route. Leave Arissola and go north. You'll have to go through gifted bridges. It's a long way, but there's no getting lost. The fort's right at the end. Okay. So if I look at what they're talking about, so if I leave from the north here, okay, so this must be the north. But yeah, what they're saying in terms of the river is probably you can like come out over here and there's a quick way through, or maybe over here, I don't know. I don't know. But there must be a quick way out of it if you use the water. Okay, so we also have a lot of quest points here, so let's go ahead and try to figure them out. So, oh, where is... I thought I saw a quest point over here. Did I not? Yeah, it looks like there's one right here. Oh, they're walking around. I got it. Let's play TemTem. Where are your TemTem? Dad says I'm too young, so I pretend to be a TemTem. You can play with me, but only if you know your TemTem very well. Okay, I'll play. Look, I'm a Tateru. Can you see me? And of course, what a great TemTem you are. You're so tall. Yes, I can see everyone's head. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Because Tateru is a very tall one. Now I'm a Loali now. Gasp so fast. Yes, I'm flying very fast. I can see the other side of the river. Nobody can catch me. And now you. Now I'm a Kalazu. Ooh. Watch my tentacles. Another one. So you have a sword and we're fencing. Defend yourself, Saipat. I beat you with my Sai. Oh no, you won, Saipat. Ah, that was fun. You're pretty cool for a grown-up. You can have my Kiwi. I don't like them. Got one energetic Kiwi. Restores 25% stamina. Oh, okay. So there's the vital apple does hit points, but the energetic Kiwi does stamina. Interesting. I like it. I like it. This geyser is the last remainder of how Hatless Hill would have looked before Arissola was built on its flat type. Natural springs like this one originate all over the Thalassian Cliffs, especially near the source of the Upper Indigo. The poet Pasifae of Turkesa described them as a chemical wedding of wind and water, sylphic soul of Denis. More pragmatically, they provide drinking water to most of the west coast. Interesting. Cool. I like some stuff like that. Okay, let's go in here. Let's get my vial filled up again, because that'll be important. We have all the TemTem we'd want right now, so we're good there. We're gonna start heading this way. This is just a building, it looks like. I don't actually see anything. Oh, you can go in. What's in here? Someone to be working. Trying to read, would you mind leaving me alone? Wow, fair enough. Yeah, so nothing's really going on in here, fair enough. A lot of Pajero. Ooh. Oh my. So it's just a house full of Pajero. I mean, I love it. I'm not banking it or not getting mad at it, but I mean, it's just like, is there just Pajero in here? What the? That's very bizarre. Got some ores. I love how different they look. They're very different layouts, which makes for really cool stuff. Are you gonna ask me why I'm sitting here? It's your house after all. Indeed. So, yes. That chair looks uncomfortable. There we go again. That sofa looks comfy. Oh, you had to be one of them. And you can watch TV too. What if I prefer to watch the window? Have you not thought about that? Touche. Okay, so it's just somebody who just is gonna sass you. Okay. Like, am I getting anything out of this conversation? I don't think so. Okay, so not too much. Oop, there's someone back here. Where was that book again? I'm trying to find a book. My mom rearranged them by cover color. Why? Which one? Oh, you wouldn't know it. Good luck. Bye. Wow, people are a little sassy here in the city. I don't know. Is there something back here? Why does it let me go back here? Oh, just lets me go back here because it looks pretty. That's fair. What do we got here? But see, I want to make a house like this where you get furniture and everything. So like the fact that they have houses is really cool. Like kind of as bases. It reminds me of bases back in Gen 3 of Pokemon, where it's just like, oh, you can just make your base and anything and have fun. Excuse me, are you looking for the ticket office? This is not it, sorry. Just go to the terminal to the west. How do I get an airship? You can start picking out of my house, and then head to the terminal and speak to someone there. Or just look for the tout that's always shouting right outside my window. Oh wow, so you're not a big fan of the airships, it sounds like. So I'll just leave you be. Visit faraway places. Have you ever seen the Pan Sun rising? Oh, so the Pan Sun is the sun, and so gotcha. That's why they call them Pan Suns. I get it. Rising over the Kilima range of Kisawa. Would you like to relax in the hot springs of Oshinshima? Are you looking for adventure on the Omninesian Flywalk? I'd like a ticket, please. You're in luck, dear traveler. I have a ticket. Only 50,000 Pan Suns. But it's a bargain at any price. I'll stick to walking, thanks. I am nowhere near 50,000. That is crazy. I'm like, I think I have almost 2,000 maybe? What do I got? Does it say it around here somewhere? Oh, I think when you go in your backpack it says it, right? Yeah. I'm at 1364. Yeah, no, 50,000 is not happening anytime soon. So, ooh, what's this? Welcome to the airship terminal. How does the place work? It just works, barely. Fair enough. Good morning. This is the narwhal sailing to Omninicia today. Do you have a ticket? How can I get a ticket? I'm afraid you can't. We're fully crewed. Can't take 2 passengers. However, you may want to talk to the captain. It's her ship, whatever she says. Ada Touré is somewhere around there checking the loading procedure. Okay. Who are you and why are you bothering me? I'm Testabolts. Good for you. Now excuse me, I have a ship to tend to. Okay, yeah, she doesn't care about me right now. In the future, she might. So that's why I think they bring it up. But currently, she does not care what happens. Now, where in the Solaro has that man gone? Oh, well, welcome, dear guest. What can I do for you? What's wrong? Well, to be honest, I sent Stavros to check on some new furniture for the lobby, and he's not back yet. It's been ages since he went to Malachite. As always, he's left me here to take business all by myself. With that huge group of tourists checking in any moment now, send Kalazu. What do? I'm Luca, co-owner of the Palace Hotel. This hotel here. We provide the best service in town and many happy visitors. Would you like a room with Thalassian Cliff views or a suite overlooking the Solaro River? Sorry, I have stuff to do. But I'm still gonna go in your hotel. Check it out. Welcome. I'm afraid we're fully full. That's fair. The gentleman doesn't have any baggage? Oh, good. I mean, oh, it's fine. Relax a minute, I guess. Thank goodness. It's been non-stop lugging suitcases up and down those hellish stairs. Can't wait for Luca to install a lift. Very busy? Send Kalazu. The high season is always hectic. Okay, I'll let you work then. Fair enough. There's people just sitting. Oh, that's very sunburnt. Enough sun for today. I'm going to stay inside for the rest of the day. Okay. Conversation like any other, right? Or maybe not. Okay, that man's just sleeping. I must say, I'm loving the favorite island outside of home. Where are you from? I'm from Uhuru in Kisiwa. Kisiwa. There we go. It's a long trip on the airship, but totally worth it. I love the vibe here. What's your favorite thing? Oh, I'm supposed to say Solaro River, I guess. Not to be rude, but to me it's just a big version of Moyo Lake. What I really like is the variety of wind TemTem around. Back home, we're all about the earth ones, so it seems very exotic to me. I also love how laid back y'all are. It's very welcoming. You know, I studied at Arbery, and it's so formal and strict. I'm more of a denizen informal sort of person. Nice. So that's good to know. So actually, the fact that I'm seeing so many wind TemTem here is actually a feature of the island, which is interesting. Hotel, what would you like to have today? Classic lasagna. Excellent choice. Coming up just a minute. Can I have your room number? 32? Just make a table. Wait, there's no room in the number. You're trying to swindle me. Yeah, it was worth a try. Still the best place. The palace never... You know, there's nothing like the palace. You know, I had to make that kind of joke. Oh, hey, let me goes into things. Nothing on TV. Psst. You came from Arbery to watch TV? Oh, another preachy local. Then why are you here? Here in front of the TV to watch TV? Okay, enjoy it then. Jeez. Oh, jeez. What am I saying? Oh my, that is a noise. Do what you want, dear. I'm going to bed. Come on, don't tell me you're tired. Yeah, we have so much to see. The city, the beaches of Briçal de Mar, the salterns at Turquesa. We should run and catch the ferry. Well, that's going to take a bit, person. Ooh, I love it. Sorry, but I booked this room so I could be alone. Fair, fair. I understand. Which is why I will now leave you be. This one's locked. Okay, fair enough. I wonder if maybe I can go into a different time. Like, I have to come and see somebody at some point. Oop, that's a bench. The door isn't right there, as you'd expect. Okay, what else we got? Because this is the more fun portion. Let's just go through everyone's homes. That's the important part. Welcome, come in. We're about to have lunch. Care to join us? Sure, why not? Oh, okay. I mean, that's all. Have you tried Ekton's cooking? He's improving. Fair, fair. So I can't go into that, can't go into that. Nope, doesn't look like there's anything else to interact with here. I always check the trashes. It's just, you never know what you might find in trashes, so you always have to check. Okay, it seems like there's a quest in here. Laura, hey, do you like comic books? Of course. Then you know what I'm talking about. The last issue of Endaria's Quest is coming out this week. No way, it's this week? Yeah, did you read the last issue? The last story was a total cliffhanger, and I can't wait to see how she escapes from the King of Arbery and clears her name for the murder of Cecilu. Where do I get it? Dude, that's the problem. It's going to be published in Sipanku first. It's going to be months before we get it here in Denise. Maybe I can get one for you. Oh, would you do that? Sure, I'd like to help. You're a good egg, you know that? Thanks so much. You just made my day. I'll go to Smink then. It's a long way, it might be for nothing. I have a better plan. I know a bookshop where you might find it. Look for Toussaint books in Uhuru. In Kisawa? I know it sounds counterintuitive, but everyone in their Pajero is going to go to Sapanku to get their comics. They're often sold out. Toussaint Books is more likely to have books left. Okay, go forth. So I have to go get a coveted copy of a certain comic book. I love it. These fetch quests do not let me down. Don't let Laura send you on some fool's errand. It's not a fool's errand, it's for a comic book. You just don't understand. That's what's up. You just don't understand. Ooh, what's this? Cosmetics, no appointment needed. Ooh. Is this a place to, you know, redo your hair and things? Oh, I love that. I love that. Oh my god, it's 49,000 suns. This is 12,000. Why is everything so expensive? I'm so new and I can't afford fashion. A new customer. Welcome to Rogan Cole, the best clothes shop this side of the Solara River. How can I help you? Can I change the color of my accessories? Naturally, that's what tints are for. See that machine there? Oh, that's the one in the back there. That's what you want. What do you sell? Oh, take a look, see for yourself. It's not a temporium, dear. Just grab whatever tickles your fancy and pay, of course. Absolutely peruse to your heart's content. Okay. So there are glasses and things. Oh, the glass. These are so expensive. Oh, no. But the tint. Oh, the tints are also expensive. Look at that. I mean, that being said, though, there's some cool dye bundles. Not gonna lie. So. But I can't afford them. So, nope, that's not a thing. I love that, though. Oof. I'll just have to come back to afford things. Yep, I'm not able to afford clothing yet. I presume there's a better way to make money in the, you know, at least either that isn't necessarily released yet or something's gonna happen. Gifted Bridges, a present from Aonisia. Don't get lost, but there are plenty of wild TemTem lurking in the grass, and sometimes the non-TemTem fauna can be passed to be catch my drift. It's the usual route for those going to where sometimes they get overexcited, they slump, so you've been warned. Okay. So, Gifted Bridges, what does this look like, just so I can see the map? Oh my, that is a long path too. Oh, but there's a place to heal there. See, there's that temporium symbol. So that's good at least. So I guess, yeah, we're just going to progress at this point. There's, you know, we'll go and see what the other side quest is, see if we can do that right now. Which I think is right here, yeah. Sorry, but the tour hasn't started. Please wait at the meeting point and the guide will take you there. Sorry, not tourist. Sorry, I'm so stressed out. The guide was supposed to be here already and they're getting antsy. Can I help? I don't know, maybe you can. Oh, Sen Kalazu, how well do you know Denise? Think you can explain the main sites and answer the questions? Yeah, I could try. The group's over there, just give them a tour. You know, improvise. Pretty please. We're still waiting for our guide. That's me. Oh, hey guys, the guy is finally here. Listen up. Welcome. Welcome to Arissola is the biggest city in Denise. It was described for the first time by the ancient poet. Maybe. Show about its unique location halfway between water and wind. Fascinating, what a city. The majestic massif of red rock you can see toward the south on the way to Briçal de Mar is called Thalassian Cliffs. They descend all the way to the shore of the Solara River. Excuse me, just one question. What's on the other side of the river? The town of Turquesa. Quaint little town that boasts the ancient riverine fellowship, the last of the sailor brotherhoods of old. One last question. What do you recommend we visit next? I'm really into history. Really into history. The ruins of Windford Fort. Ooh, castles. I love castles. Let's see if it is. We'll see if it has something on the one at Lacadur. Enjoy the rest of your stay. Cool. I think I did it. They didn't say anything, so I presume it's good. Now just herd them to the hotel. You've earned your rank insignia as a true and honorable tour guide. So I get an oh, I get gear now. This must be gear. Damage taken from water techniques is reduced by 20%. Yeah, so it's going to talk about gear now. So gear items are special items that can be equipped to a TemTem. You can equip them from the TemTem details. Each piece of gear has a unique effect that changes certain aspects from your TemTem. The ones that have an effect on battle will show when it's triggered. Interesting. Okay, so water is good against fire, and it's good against earth, it's good against digital. Although it's not good against water, so that should be fine. So who do I expect to get hit with a lot of water? Honestly, I probably want to put it on my Genki, because I'm probably for water type I'm going to have out Genki a lot, so Let's equip the umbrella. Because why not? I think because a Genki with an umbrella flying around just sounds cute. Well, I think we just have to head to the next area because I think we've hit everything. Oh, maybe we didn't go to this house. I don't think we went in this house yet. Yeah, we didn't go into this one. I'm afraid this place doesn't have a bathroom. When we booked this apartment, it said it had a bathroom, so... Wait, darling, did you actually check? I did. Well, it's only logical, right? Oh dear. Yeah, none of them do seem to have bathrooms. But we'll go ahead and start moving on then, because we might as well just start seeing what else. Oop, there's a battle right away. Nice. Here comes a new tamer, fresh from the dojo. No. But we're fresh from the dojo too. Shh, silence. We challenge you, stranger. Oh man. Oh my. What do we got? So Fomu and Skal. Okay. So I think the flying narwhal unicorn thing, or this one's not flying yet. I think it's water. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna treat it as if it is. And we're just gonna go ahead and try to just really get them down. Yep, haha, it is water. Cool. I thought so, but you know. Yep, get some experience. Swally. So this one's nature. And electric is not good against nature. Wind is not necessarily bad against nature, but not what you're generally gonna go for. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get rid of them quickly. That's the plan. Just get rid of them quickly, because they're the lower level. Oh, gotcha. So Swally has shared pain. Interesting. So shared pain, for those that don't know, basically is if you can't attack the same one twice, basically it's going to share it between the two. So we actually need to Wind Blade on there and then Tail Strike there, I think. There we go. Oh, you keep nodding off, Jax. No, totally fair. That's fair. This is the chill stream, so it happens. And if you miss any of the cuteness, you just go back and watch the, you know, just go watch the VOD and it'll be fine. Bonk. There we go. We'll get rid of the scale. We just have the Genki. So we're actually not doing too bad on this one. Ours is kind of low, so I might want to just like run back and heal them quick. Just for the sake of healing quick. You know, just because I'm already close. Raspy Kitten, can't help when the streams are such chill vibes. I passed out cold last week. Yeah, you did, because I thought it was so funny when you had messaged me and you're like, I passed out during it. I'm like, trust me, you're not the only one. See, you're in good company though, as I told you. You're in good company. We do a chill thing. We're just hanging out, looking at cute things, or generally just, you know, general things. So we do not, you know, if that's what helps to, you know, get you some sleep, I will never say a problem. Okay, let's go ahead. You know what? Let's go train a little bit. I don't actually, Genki's not too low. I just have my melee a little low here. It's not like, let's see, what do we have? So we don't want to go too far and hit another trainer, which I think there are some right here. Oh, let's do it. I don't care. Hit the trainers. Battle them all. Voices are big for me for like sleeping, and y'all's voices just work very well. That's fair. I mean, I will never take offense to the idea of my voice is soothing enough for someone to go to sleep to. You know, that's just how it is, which is nice because I've had so much trouble sleeping. That's fair. You two can bond a bit, because Raspy's had the same. We were talking about that last night a bit. Good day, sir. Would you care for a TemTem battle to pass the way? It's a long way, and I'd love to fight you. We'd love to fight you. Ooh. They have all these cool fashions on these, and I'm like, I want to have some of these fashions, but I can't yet because, you know, that's just how this is working. Let's go ahead. Okay, that's not as good as Sokka. Let's see. That is good over there. Okay, cool. Water Blade against there. It's going to do half damage. And Toxic Spores, which is annoying because now I have poison. let's go ahead, let's go this route and that route. And let's see if we can just get rid of them. Because they made them fast, so you know. Yep, there we go. Get rid of one of them, because then you'll have... yeah, you're certainly not the only one. I told Nick I might need to start putting on old streams when I go to bed. Feel free. There is such a... I mean, I won't say a backlog. That's a bad way to say it. But there is, you know, a full, you know, kind of thing that you can go and find. Oh, no. No. That might take down Loali. No. Bye, Loali. It was nice. Oh, it makes such a cute noise when it goes down. I did that a few days ago. Again, feel free to use them. I mean, whatever works. Generally, the lazy Sunday afternoon ones, I would say, is probably not only is the longer one, so it will keep you in bed. It will keep you knocked out longer, but two, it's also just generally more chill. The only exception to that is when we fought the Ender Dragon in Minecraft. I feel like we were shouting probably a bit more than usual, but everything else should generally be this flow, especially the Stardew. I mean, that's gonna be very chill like we have here. Very chill. But then obviously, yeah, Belmont's magic streams are also good for that, especially, you know, so that's always an option. Kind of whatever works on that. And down. Look at that experience. Oh, Genki's already level 12. That's awesome. Like, they caught up now. Because I do say this game is very good about that for catch-up mechanics, because the amount of experience that's gained is based on the difference in levels. So you actually get more experience for lower levels when you're doing it. And so it's kind of nice to have that, just because it means that when you're leveling them up, you're actually still doing a fair amount of actual leveling. That's what I tried to say. This is double wind, but we'll go with it. And then we'll just put that there. Nick, this needs to be your new marketing strategy. It's a channel where you can chill, chat, and get a sweet nap. That is our marketing strategy, let's be honest here. Is that it's just, yep, come hang out. If you look back, actually, the tweets that I generally write for these, it's just like, yeah, just come hang out. You know, relax. That's kind of what it is. It's, you know, it's not... We don't really play a lot of competitive things. I mean, Magic is probably the most competitive one we generally have on here. So... The presence of the people of Omninesia goes many centuries ago and things have changed, but this route remains passable. Fair enough. Okay, so we might be ending up hitting more trainers here. Which I do have full now, so I want to hit trainers now, because this is better now. Okay, hey, come here, look at this TemTem I just caught. I bet you can't beat me if I use this one. Only one way to find out. Only one way to find out. Whiplump? Oh, this is the level up of that FOMO, which is absolutely cute. I want one of these. I do. But I do not have one currently, for sure. Now I just wish... Wait, let's see. I wish Epic would allow people to buy each other's games. I want to get you Ooblets because it would fit in so well with the other games we play. I wish Epic... Oh, cause... Wait, now I wish Epic would allow you to... Because, yeah, I think... Because, yeah, Steam doesn't have it, right? I know we talked about this at one point, but Steam doesn't have it up quite yet. It's just on Epic Game Stores, or... Because when I checked Steam, I didn't think it said it was out yet. Yeah, planned release date to be determined. The company doesn't let you gift games like Steam, and it's only on Epic site. Yeah, okay, I had a feeling that was probably the case, but... Yeah, because it does say it's planned to be on Steam, so, I mean, maybe in the future, but... Yeah, I get what you mean, where... And down. Yeah, they didn't do that great with that one. I mean, I will look into it, you know, I will still check into it, but yeah, it's definitely something that I'll kind of look for in the future. I got a lot of TemTem to play here. It's going to take a bit for me to get here, especially if they keep adding content. Then there's other things that I might have planned of cute things. You know, you don't know. I have cute things planned. Of course I do. Because what else am I going to do on my basic weekly stream that's not the retro game? How did you do that? I thought TemTem was invincible. No, it wasn't. It was very much not invincible. Sorry to break that to you. Okay, what do we got for TemTem? So we're probably gonna start hitting some. I was gonna say we're probably gonna hit some new ones soon, but we're definitely not hitting them. Oh, you certainly do. I need you to catch that sweet unicorn creature. I also just always see games and think, yes, Nick must play this. That's fair. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that we're definitely saying, yeah, we will get to playing or that kind of thing. It's just, it's always the idea of, well, we don't want to necessarily get it forced unless we know people are going to really want to see it, and so if we hear what a lot of people want to hear, us like Ooblets is a good example, then we'll go ahead and grab it, but it's one of those, oh, actually no. Do Windblade to there, and do Shrill Voice, there we go. Get rid of Pajaro. Get Windblade on you. You're probably going to scratch on Sam. Oh no, you did on Genki, interesting. And then on to... There we go. But yes, I will try to catch this Sweet Unicorn. So the first form before it evolves is Fomu, and I can kind of show you on my Tempedia who that is. Yeah, that's this one. Here, let me sort by number. Because yeah, you can see, yeah, they level up to that. So you have to basically get this one probably first, and then level it up into this one. I just haven't seen one in the wild yet. I've only seen tamers using it, and that's it. Ooh, another tamer. I'm not in the mood for a chat, but I could use a fight. Let's rumble. Cool. We're hitting a lot of tamers right now in this stretch. I noticed that. Oh, haha. And they're water. What if I were having an electric and a nature? Let's see what happens here. So let's go ahead and hit you with that, and let's go ahead and do the poison onto you. I probably should have, like, grabbed just one of them, but oh well. So we're gonna do the beam to you and the poison to you. Bonk. They're probably gonna release another one out to battle in a little bit here, because I just got rid of both of theirs on the field. Look at that level up. Genki's already 13. Oh, I remember when they were so young, just level 5. So long ago, of like an hour ago. This is a wind one, so we're gonna go ahead and use electric, and we're gonna use poison, because why not? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Awesome, and Pigapek is also down now. And Giovanna, well, what a fight. Let me catch my breath. Fair enough. So, 13, you're about done, so we're actually on to these two. There's one more battle up there. How close are we getting to the heal? No, we're not getting close to the heal at all. It's actually fairly away. Gotcha, gotcha. Ah. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, let's go for it. I think we can do one more battle. Well, we'll see how this wild arrangement works. Yeah, it's just a Teteru. But let's definitely see how this battle goes, and then we might have to head back at that point. Yeah, I thought, like, oh wait, no, this Windblade is higher now because of, yeah, the type advantage. That's why. I'm like, for a second, like, wait, is that one higher? Or is what's one's higher? Gonna nibble on my lowly. Windblade again, we'll do the bubbles. Bonk. And all done. Let's see some experience. Let's fight one more wild, because I think that's going to level up Laoli and I can kind of move them away. Yeah, let's do this. Bonk. And ice cubes. Nibble there, and then Stair, and I probably had to bring out Lowly then. Because of the... No. Yeah, so we're gonna switch you out for... Oh, let's just switch to Sam. Sam seems to be the... Oh no, Orphal's probably the best there. So we'll do that. Yeah, we might just head back here and not do the battle, because we're starting to get a little low on some values, you know, some hit points, and I think that might be important to kind of do something there. Heavy blow. What does that do? Toxic Fang on you. And we'll do Ice Cubes, because that's the best I can do for you here. Ooh, and that poison's nice. So they're gonna actually pass out from poison, and then that means they're all done. Awesome. Knocked out. Yeah, Lowly now leveled up. So we're gonna go ahead and move them back a bit. Bring you forward. And yeah, we're just gonna head back. I think it's better because, yeah, we used the vial, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the vial's empty right now, so we want to head back now because, from what I understand from reading up on this game, you do not want to have no viable TemTem. You do not want to black out, as it calls in Pokemon, because it costs some fair money. And as you saw, I do not have much in the start game, so I have to be very careful with it. So, heal up. Then we're gonna go over here. I love that look. That's cool. I'm seeing all these other cool looks. I want them all, but I don't have the money. Well, from what I understand, when you get far enough, there's a certain place where you can start getting money for releasing TemTem. So like you catch them on purpose and then release them, and it gets you money. And it does make you money, although slowly, you know, up to a certain cap. And so that's probably what I need to do to kind of start earning some money. I just haven't gotten there yet, which is the problem. Question, is Digital good against wind? I don't know. No, not necessarily. Okay, cool. So let's just go ahead and do the standard ice cubes and nature. Get rid of one of them, then they, you know, I don't have to deal with as much. They're gonna do their stare, where they're gonna become alert so they can't go to sleep. And then we're gonna go ahead, ice cubes, and toxic fang. Why not? Bonk. It's a pretty strong move, so you know, might as well use it. Yeah, and yeah, we're only slowly leveling up because you know, at this point we're fairly leveled for what's going on. I mean, our squad is doing pretty good, so we got that going for us, and now we can head through and just go and do some battling. Ah, crap. I jumped over it. Whoopsies. We'll go over here, and then we'll go over here and battle. See, we got back to where we were pretty quick. It's a great time for some TemTem sparring. Let's do it. I'm good with that. Some fisticuffs. See, I want those sandals. See, I'm looking at all these items, I'm like, I want the fashion. Look at those sandals, I want those. Those are so cool, like the gladiator, like Roman style. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, digital, what is this digital good against? Digital's good against mental, digital, and melee. Okay, so nothing of what's showing up here. Unless, yeah, let's try it, why not? Oh, that completely decimated my Orphle. That's not good. Oh no. This is the problem, is we're gonna start hitting things like that where they know obviously what they're doing, you know. Let's switch to Genki. That's gonna be best. So Breadcrumb's gonna do bubbles against you. You're gonna do electric against you. Yep, that's probably the best. Keep using that stare and keep lowering defense, but you know, it's not gonna do anything. Not gonna do anything. breadcrumb went up pretty massively there. Let's go ahead. You now have... Okay, breadcrumbs, I'm going to have you rest, and I'm just going to do the DC beam here. Well, they just keep lowering defenses. They're not actually doing anything damaging-wise. So let's see how far this goes up. Breadcrumb, get some rest. Yeah, so that gets some extra experience. So see, we're all the way up here then. Let's just do this just in case, but DC beam should finish them off. There we go. You got me there, well played. Yeah, well you took down one of my TemTem though, which is uncalled for. But we're gonna keep going because I have some TemTem, and I think it's just best to continue on with stuff. Genki's about to level up, so let's go ahead and have that be a thing. I've seen you talking to Giovanna. I've seen you with Giovanna too. Of course you fool, you were up on my side. Shut up, we're on speaking terms. I gotta go. Of course you aren't, you're trying to steal Giovanna from me. So if you give the time of day, I have places to be. No, what were you telling her? Well, she's telling you. It's irrelevant, you fool. It's foolish. Enough, TemTem up. Just like, let's get to the battle. I don't care about you fighting over some gal, I presume. Just some Giovanna. Let's go ahead. You're nature and flying. So we're gonna swap out breadcrumb for my own one of these. And then we're gonna go ahead and just use my electric here. That should go ahead and be standard, you know, attack. Yep. Now they do have two other TemTems, so the thing is, this is probably just the early ones to, you know, soften us up a bit, but... There we go, got rid of one of them. Tenderness, gonna lower the attack of one of them. Although they're just gonna send some poison the other way now. To Y, oh perfect, put out a wind, I love it. So then I'm gonna go ahead and do the poison over there, and I'm gonna do the electric there. Oh, interesting. Get rid of you. And get rid of... Yes, I know it's not going to do as much damage, but it will finish them off, and that's the important part. Because now we just have to worry about this 2i here. So... And there we go. All done. So that battle wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. How could I lose? How could you? I mean, yeah, how could I lose? Oop, earning some more money. That's what we're planning. Okay, what's this item over here? 2 cent. So, reduces untamed encounters for a bit. Okay. Fair enough. So now we're looking at this. We're going to bring you all over there and you in for here, because that way you're going to level up quicker. Now, it does not look like we have any tamers in there we have to worry about. Are you a tamer? If you're looking for a fight, just carry on, join the sun sign. Nice day. Yes, if you don't mind, I'd rather be on my own. Okay. So it's not someone who wants to fight us, which is good. How close are we getting? We're getting closer to that. We're also getting closer to someone. Now, it's interesting, because this is a climbing up to a grassy area, so I wonder if you can get only a certain TemTem up there or something. Wait, so you have to climb up there to specifically get it? Sorry, but I'm very busy. Got flowers picked. No time to... I'll leave you to it. If I go into here... Okay, oh, you have a quest. Hello, traveler. Who are you? I'm an herbalist and perfumer. I create natural fragrances from flowers and oils. Well, what are you doing here? Picking lavender for my essential oils and bath salts. Well, not for those. Why not for salts? Because I'm all out of salt. I was supposed to get a new batch of sea salt from my regular supplier in Turquesa, but I hear their ferry is late. At this rate, I'll have to find another use for all the lavender I'm picking. Well, I can bring you salt. Oh, would you? Thank you. If you can find a way to get to Turquesa and bring me some sea salt from Lorenzo's Salt Works, that would really save the day. Interesting. So, we have a lot of Turquesa quests. So, let me go ahead just while I'm already sitting here and just look at a barn sheet and just see where I can find them. So if I can't find them until somewhere later, then that's, you know, I'm obviously not going to be able to look at it here. 100% female, interesting. Cat trait's pretty nice. Oh, the free TemTem award. Gotcha. Depending on the level and what you're doing. Oh, it's in Windward Fort. Okay, so I will be seeing that soon. So I do want to have this one labeled. Okay, only track 3. So yeah, anything for Turquesa or different islands, I'm going to get rid of for right now. Because I'm not going to be able to do those yet. So I want ones that are going to work for current things, which is going to be basically in the surfboard. Yeah, so we're just going to track these for now. We'll do. I can only track 3 quests. Okay, gotcha. So yep, so I have those. These are the ones that I'm actually able to do on this side of the island, so that's why I think it's better to. So I think it's better to go that route, but yeah, wind and mental though. That's interesting. Ooh, a kaku. I haven't seen one of you in a while. Now, you mean nature? We're just gonna go ahead and just try to all out destroy you. There we go. Perfect. So I'm like, if I just get rid of them right away, it doesn't even matter how much stamina I use. Okay, let's try this. Oh, another posh one. Are you with that Arborian woman? No. Oh, thank goodness. These tourists are getting ruder and ruder by the day. Say, let's have a TemTem fight. I need to blow off steam. Fair enough. Psypat. Okay. I do have poison, which was going to deal with the Psypat, so we're good there. Let's go ahead. Well, let's go ahead. Water's not going to be very good, based on what I know. Let's do the slight one, and then just do the poison here. Oof, that's not good. But yeah, there's 16, so I'm probably going to have to go ahead and just switch out Luali. Oh, their speed goes up when I hit them with water. Oh, that's not good. If I do this, that should work on it. And then we're going to swap you out for... How is melee fair against things? It's not bad or good. Okay, interesting. So yeah, let's go ahead and put out Smazy. And not bad or good seems pretty good right now for me. Oop, that's not good. Ooh, interesting. So melee did not do well against us. So they're... Oh, they might be water melee. Interesting. Well, if that's the case, mental or digital? Digital should have been really good. Huh. I don't know. Interesting. Well, we don't have enough for digital, so we're just going to go ahead and leave the water out there. We're going to go ahead and swap to... Let's swap to Sam. We're going to go ahead and use our vial after this, so I'm not really too worried about it. Yeah, it's good to know that actually that I think Psypat is water melee, which is interesting. Oh, damage self due to overexertion, because we've had it in the battle enough, so it's just going to start exerting itself. Ooh, breadcrumb leveled up to 14, we like that. Yeah, yeah, I think we're going to go ahead. We're going to go to the backpack and use this vial. That will just heal a lot of things up right now. And then we're going to go to squad and we're going to move some stuff around. So we want you in front with you there. There we go. Perfect. I want to fight, not tea. Oh, that you're getting, mate. Oh, wow. Okay, fair enough. Apparently people have been asking about tea a lot around here in the local area. Oh, there's a barn sheet. Okay, so mental. What's good against mental? Electricity. Well, I don't have that. Crystal and digital. Okay, so stuff I just don't have, but I do have to get now against crystal, though. Fire is good, earth is good, melee is good. Okay, so I'm going to switch out Orphyl to breadcrumb, and then I'm going to go ahead and use ground against crystal here. Or earth, excuse me, not crystal, you know. Not ground, it's earth at this game, not ground. Come on, Nick. Look at that, that did some serious stuff. Yes, that didn't do nearly as much as they thought it would, which is good. And then we're going to use digital stream on barn sheet, and we're just going to do that same sand splatter on crystal just to get rid of them. Crystal was another one, in case you didn't catch the early one, was another one that we could have started with, basically. But you can catch them later on, still in what's been released so far, so like, no, I'll just go catch them later on. Remind me, which one's your start? So my start is actually this one right here. I'm pointing at the screen. Smazy here. So this is my that kind of monkey type thing. Because there's also the one, you'll see it around, it's like a purple, it kind of floats in the air. That's the mental one that I could have started with. But yeah, Smazy here. That's my starter. Wait, you're TemTem. You're not one of them. No, I'm not. That's why I'm battling you. Okay, so you're already at 14, so let me move you over. Let's go this route. But yeah, that one right there. See, so cute. This one's better, maybe because it's cute and fluffier. Don't worry about it. Yes, it is cuter and fluffier than the crystal, for sure. But it's also just, I kind of had the spoiler ahead of time that crystal, the crystal type there, was you'd be able to get them later on in the current released information. Now, obviously, the idea is eventually, from what I can tell from that, all three of them will be available to catch later on. You can't get there yet to do so. Many barbarians use it as a mixer. It's actually a Kisiwan medicine. 15 hit points and 12 stamina. That's not too bad. Oh, but here's battles. Yep, I'm like, I bet you if I run in front of these are battles. Please don't get upset. We have nothing to do with that lady. Yes, listen to her. We're just tourists. We know nothing of the local customs and are never meant to offend. I'll teach you a lesson. No, it's a misunderstanding. I have no idea what I'm teaching them a lesson for, I'll be honest. But apparently they're scared of me teaching them a lesson or something, so. I'm just glad we're starting to get more diversity of battles where it's not just, oh, look at my Tateru, it's great, yay. Okay, with this, I think we're going to go after them. Oh, no, I don't want to. I want to go after them. Okay, fair enough. Just based on the type advantages. Oh, because wind versus wind. That's why they don't like it. Oh, that's no fun. Oof, Smazy, no! Switch out. Go and switch out for... I'll switch you out for Genki. And then you're just going to go ahead and get rid of Luali. I think that's the best way to go. Yeah, maybe we have to head back already though, because I don't know if we're going to make it to the end of the strip here. Oh crap, I forgot. Sam had no stamina when I did that. Oh, whoops. Oh, and they have more TemTem, don't they? They probably have a lot more TemTem. They do. Oh no. Let's switch out Sam for Wally. Yeah, I might have to start heading back anyway, because if I have too far to go before I can heal, it's gonna be close, and not in the exciting way. Okay, cool. So that's someone to go that the Genki can go after still. I don't have to switch them out. And this can go after you. No, don't poison. No. Okay, that one's gone. Awesome. Yeah, I'm probably gonna head back. I'm getting low enough where I'd rather be safe than sorry later on by losing some money. Especially with all the battles I've been doing, you know. It'd be good to keep some of that money. Ooh, toxic spores. Yeah, change out one of these. I'll change out tenderness. Yeah, I like it. Being able to poison someone just seems better. Delightful duel of skills indeed. Thank you for the match. 183, nice. This one was a little harder, so. But see, I'm right here. Am I gonna make it there is the problem. Well, maybe we should still run. We'll move you all the way to the back, and we'll just see if there's any other tamers. If there's no other tamers, I can... Oh, there's one right there, I think. I'm gonna chance it. Oh, crap. I have a... a general battle right now, but... Oh, and there's two of them. Oh, crap. Okay. I just don't want to have to go all the way back, because it's gonna feel bad. Let's go ahead and peck on you. Wait, so is Toxic okay against melee? Toxic is good. Okay, so I can do that, where... Come on, catch the Psypat. Come on. Yeah, caught it. Toxic Affinity. Toxics will get damage boost, which I do have one of those. That's a nice pocket of stats, though, right there. That's 4 green. That's pretty good. I mean, special defense is terrible, but it's not bad. I also just noticed, pretty sure that they were number 69. Just in case you're looking for that sort of thing. Let's go ahead and just do the feather gap. Oh, but they're wind. So we want to go ahead and let's switch to breadcrumb, and then let's go ahead and this, because they're gonna actually start overexhausting themselves because they don't have a lot of stamina. So we can kind of switch out and work around that. Oh, they just took it. Oh, they can actually take a rest. Interesting. I haven't seen that kind of in a format of a wild. Cool. Fainted Curse will have... Oh, it did damage to mine. Wind Burst. Oh, crap. I wanted to put it in, but apparently I forgot. So we'll go ahead, we'll go to the squad, and we'll do it from there. Oh, I'm getting very low. I do have some that could be in front, but okay. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna check out Sam. And Wind Burst is, I think, better than Feather Gat. No, Feather Gatling's technically better, but... Let's go ahead and switch out Windblade for now. We'll try Wind Burst out, just to try something else there. Even though those are high values, you know, it's not that much higher. We want to try it. Okay, because yeah, if we get there, do we think we can make it? Let's try it. I will use healing items if I have to, but welcome to the best spot in Gifted Bridges. Nice tall grass next to Temporium. The only thing missing some action. What a perfect day. You came along. What a perfect day. Okay. Now they only have one TemTem. That doesn't necessarily mean a good thing, but they only have one TemTem. Now the nice part is this should really wreak havoc on them. And then I think I want to switch to a wind. Yeah, Sam might go down, but they're gonna do less damage to Sam, which is the important part. Yep, see, it's only halved then. We're gonna rest. Use Shrill Voice. Yeah, they're probably gonna take down Sam, but I'd rather. Unfortunately, I'm gonna lose a couple TemTem here in the way of forcing them through. They're doing wind, so let's go ahead and throw out another kind of one there. Let's see. Whew. Okay, we can't do digital yet, so let's rest a little more. And however, let's use some intimidation. What's that? What the? I don't know, but I got rid of them, so that's what matters. That's what truly matters here. But apparently, electric's good against mental too. Wow, so that's good to know. Battle is yours, and deservedly so. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of let a TemTem faint. I don't know if I really count that as deservedly so, but. And it's the healing place. Yes, awesome. We made it. We made it to the healing. Let's go ahead and check here. Yeah, so we haven't looked at Psypat yet, so let's look at details here. They have Rage. Makes their attack go up and defense go down. Interesting. Water Blade, Martial Strike. This one does not have the Poisonous Strike yet, so that's actually interesting to note. So the whole fact that they have Toxic Affinity is actually not as good for them yet. But, I mean, eventually it will, but just not yet. We talk to them. Hi there, coming to visit Windfort? Just passing through. Okay, have a great day. Fair enough. About time you took a break and come over to the shop, eh, Nicoletta? Oh, sorry, how can I help you? Can I sell it? Oh, it's just sense stuff. No. Let's see, what can we buy? A balm. We already have. Oh, we could buy. Yeah, let's get 2 more of this. Just to have it. Get 1 of these. Let's get 1 of these. I'll get you back to the Temporium. Oh, or the last, or safe place you visited last. Yes, let's get 3 of those. I'm spending like all of my money, and I know that, but this one seems huge, so. Smoke Bomb. Yep, Smoke Bomb's a really handy invention. Use one, you'll be teleported to the latest Temporium you visited. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I need as an item, because that's going to be very important come later on. Now, squad-wise, Maisie should be in front still. And then, there we go. So I think this is a good place to kind of end it for tonight. Just, you know, we're about to go into this whole other area here in a second. You know, it's going to be kind of doing stuff for looking for Sophia and all that fun stuff. So we'll go ahead, we'll kind of get into that here in a little bit. But since we got to save point, we got all our cute TemTem just kind of all sitting around now. And we'll just kind of take the break there. Like, they're even dancing back there. Do you want to see? That's the noise it makes. It's so cute. So, as usual though, I always gotta plug a little bit that if you want to see not only the first episode, but if you missed parts of this episode, it will be up kind of as we kind of put things up on triedgamers.com. So feel free to check it out, or here on Twitch, because there'll also be the VODs here on Twitch for the last 2 weeks. So you'll see last week's and this week's there. And that way you can watch the chat as well. So Twitch is also, excuse me, a good way to watch it. Otherwise, check us out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at TriedGamers if you want to interact with us a bit more. Here, when the first things are coming out, get notifications through Twitter as well as through Twitch for when we go live, things like that. Feel free to check us out. Now, in terms of upcoming, though, I will mention I will also be streaming tomorrow night. So you actually have a kind of 2 nights in a row based on how we've kind of shifted the schedule. So I'll be back tomorrow night playing some Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, as I have been for past Wednesdays, so that hasn't changed much at all. If I remember correctly, we were. Oh, where were we? I will find out by tomorrow night. I forgot where we were. I usually watch like the end of streams to kind of catch up and remind myself where we were. We're probably pretty close to a boss because usually I've been ending like right before we go to a boss fight. Oh, we're in Glitzville. That's right. We're in the ring in Glitzville and becoming prized fighters and all that fun stuff. And we're pretty close to the end of that. I think we're like rank 4, so we're getting close to that last fight in that area. And then Thursday afternoon is generally Belmont and Chill stream. As you can see, I kind of took a little for cute and chill on that. But Belmont and Chill stream in the afternoon. He generally plays Magic MTG Arena, in case that's your thing. Um, so you'll probably see some of that, especially because Thursday, Kaladesh Remastered comes out on MTG Arena, in case you are not aware. It is a combination of Kaladesh and Aether Revolt, in case you play a lot of Magic the Gathering, which generally, if you don't, just means a lot of artifacts and cool things that you tap to do things, and that's pretty about it. So he'll probably be drafting some of that because he likes some of those cool draft format kind of style things. So you'll get to see that firsthand on day one. And then Sunday, we would be heading back to Lazy Sunday Afternoon Stardew, based on our plans currently. Actually, did Minecraft last week. So you'll be able to kind of continue our story there and see how things are. As for that, though, I will bid you all adieu. Oh, yep. Thanks for stopping by, Raspy Kitten. It's all, we had a lot of love this one. Oh, yeah, Jax, thank you for stopping by as well. Again, thank you so much for the gifts. It was awesome. You'll enjoy. And I will see you all in a upcoming stream. Be safe, take care of each other, take care of yourself especially, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.